ninja, my ninja.
Nigga bum.
The hell is going on, man? How we doing? How we feeling? How we living?
Good, man. Chilling.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Yeah, good. Interesting couple of weeks. Ups and downs.
Yeah,
highs and lows.
This is the roller coaster. This is the ebbs and flows of life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
How have you been these past couple of weeks? How are things? How's your day? How's your weekend? How's your Cinco? Happy Cinco de Mayo to anybody who celebrates it.
Wepa.
The day that we record this is Cinco de Mayo, so shout out to all my Spanish brethren, specifically my Mexicans.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So how are things? How are you?
Let's see. I'm good. Things are all right. What have I been up to? Last week, my aunt had a birthday birthday party. She was celebrating her 70th birthday party.
Got the auntie out here getting older.
Yeah. So we went out there, did that, hung out there. That was pretty cool. That was chill. And then I think I had something racist happen to me.
Oh shit.
But I'm not sure. So I don't know if I'm overreacting, right? So I might just be overreacting. It was like one of the things, like not like perfect. It was like a white person accidentally being racist. Like, well, I don't think they meant to
decide what happened.
Yeah, I don't think he meant to be racist, or at least that's my interpretation of what happened. Is how I'm going to take it. So my job, at my job we have like metal detectors, and like an X-ray machine. So like when you get in, like if you have a lunch bag or a book bag, you gotta put it through the X-ray machine, and they have metal detectors. And if you can't pass through the metal detectors, security, because we have a security thing, they won't let you into the like actual factory and shit. So like you have to go through. They got the key in it. You have to go through the metal detectors, and if you can't make it, they won't let you into the factory. So my job, I don't know, for the most part, I don't think I've ever seen, I mean, I've only been there a couple of months, but they typically seem to hire like temps. And they don't really, I've never really seen direct hire. I'm sure maybe like for management they might do direct hire, but like for like factory workers and shit, they seem to like do temps and shit first, so whatever. So the other day, I don't remember what day it was now, but other day I was at work. It was like towards the end of the shift, and I was like going to CMM is like I gotta like check the part and shit, check something on my part or whatever. And I was like starting to walk back towards my machine, and then my supervisor rode up on me because he was trying to get my numbers for production, and like whatever I made. And I was like, give him the number, whatever. And then he was like, so he was just making a little small talk. Oh yeah, get this. Fucking well, he didn't say fucking, but but like he was saying we're supposed to get a new temp today, but he couldn't make it through security. It's like every time he went through the metal detector, it kept going off and kept going off and kept going off. He was like, oh, he had a ankle monitor on, and right, so the security went off because the ankle monitor was going off. But but the thing that threw me out was like, he's like, he had an ankle monitor on. He's like, you know about those, right? And I was like, but like it's one of the things, like I didn't realize that until like after I like stopped talking to him and started walking away. I was like, I feel like that was a little racist. Like, why? Because I'm black, I know about ankle monitors. I was like, I think that's one of them. Like, I don't think he meant to be racist, but that was racist. I was like, that's crazy.
You know what?
I was like,
I don't know how to take that either.
Yeah.
I don't know how to take that.
And by the time it like that really clicked in my brain, I was already like walking towards I got to me. So I was like,
I mean,
I don't know
it could be
either way. Yeah.
I'm gonna go racist.
Yeah.
Just because you're 30 something, so it's like,
yeah.
Of course, I know. I've never been there, and I know about the justice system and parole and ankle monitors, so I know the fact of like ankle monitors exist. But to say like, oh, you know about like you got to give me the tone he gave you though, like, oh, you know about like really smug or like he's better than you.
It wasn't smug. No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think he intended it to be. I think he was really just asking, or I think he was just asking. But the thing is, he was like, I feel like he could have been like, do you know anything about ankle monitors versus like, you know about ankle monitors, right?
Yeah,
it's like
wording is very key.
Yeah. Like I have the experience. It's like, nigga, I ain't never been arrested in my life, knock on wood. I am a law-abiding citizen, nigga. Like, I don't know nothing about no ankle monitors. Well, I don't have personal knowledge of ankle monitors, but I was just like, I think that was racist.
Yeah, that sounds a bit.
It felt weird.
Racist.
I mean, he got it because
I
need that job, so he got it.
No. You can't fucking. I hate you, I hate you, cool niggas.
What I'm gonna do? Go back 3 weeks later, like 4 days later? Like, yo, by the way, that was racist.
No, you should. I mean, I kind of feel how certain people feel when like shock comes into play. It was like, I get it. We don't know what to do in the moment, and then we're trying to hyper analyze it in the moment, so we don't know if it's racist or if it's just a white person, just talking. And they don't hear themselves. I kind of, in a sense, I kind of know what white people feel like, because the other day, right, I was at work and I passed by a house and they normally not home, and the dude came outside and I gave him his shit, and he was Australian. He was like, "Oh, thanks, mate." And I was like, oh, I just want him to say shit to me. Is it Steve Irwin? Oh my God. So like, I kind of understand where it's like, it's a fucking stereotype. Every Australian's not Steve Irwin. They don't like animals. They don't say Corky.
Yeah.
And drink fucking, what's that beer? Foster's. I just want him to say shit to me. Like, hey, how you say, good morning in your language. Like, good day, mate.
Good day, mate.
But it's kind of crazy though.
Yeah. So it's just one of the things I was like, but and it's also like, by the time like my brain really registered that whole thing, like I was already back at my machine sitting down, like getting ready to go home. I was like, huh. You got that. I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck would you think I know anything about ankle monitors and shit? Like,
I mean,
nigga, like, no, I don't know. Even though I know a little bit, because I know niggas,
people. I know ankle monitors exist. I know the purpose they serve.
I do have some information, but I don't have. But I feel like he thought like I would have
first-hand information. It was like, oh, you're black. I'm pretty sure they got you. Huh?
I was like, no, nigga, I'm a law-abiding citizen. So, okay.
Mizukage says, because it's Cinco de Mayo, what's your Spanish name or your Mexican name for today?
Oh shit. Ronaldo.
Does Ronaldo have a last name?
Ronaldo Garcia.
Ronaldo Garcia. I'm gonna call you Ronaldo for the rest of the pod. My name is Marco Julio Dominguez. Heshaldo.
Heshaldo.
I like Ronaldo. I like the
Ronaldo.
My name Jeff.
My name is Jeff. So yeah, I mean, so there's that. So that was a low, and then earlier in the week, my mom had to go to the hospital.
God damn it, man!
Yeah, I know, nigga. She stayed now, nigga. And like the last, I want to say month and a half, maybe 2 months if I'm being generous. This is probably like her third time around the hospital, nigga. So yeah, she just came home today. She's good now, but yeah, so that
prayers and more life to Mama Hesh, man.
Right. So, but the little crushing part of your soul is like, oh, your parents are getting older and you can't do shit about it, type of shit. So,
as we get older, so do they.
They get older, yes, and that realization that you try not to harp on and like think too hard on, but like that you have probably a more time behind you than you got ahead of you. So
I mean, the more you prepare yourself for it, the less it stings when it happens.
Nigga, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be a different I
know,
person.
Yo, you said it before. I know. I'm there with you. Cause if something happened to mine, I'm gonna be a fucking different. Like, I don't know how people do it.
Me neither. And unfortunately, I have friends who,
yeah, we have mutual friends who have lost their moms at an early age, where we like
young.
Like, how do you deal?
I don't even understand it, because it's over. I mean, it's over for me. Yeah, me too, nigga.
I don't know how y'all get through like
life, nigga.
Daily things.
It's over for me, nigga. I'm me.
Yeah.
Mama, nigga. It's the only woman who ever loved me for a very long time.
It's a lie.
I mean, like in a real. I mean, like
in a
like,
real, like unconditional way.
Like who like knows me like without conditions. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
she knows me.
Shout out to Hesh getting deep. Look at this.
Well,
whole new pile, whole new emotions.
Thinking about that shit gotta be fucked up, nigga. I'm like,
yeah, man. I mean, at one day it's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen.
It better be a long ass time, nigga.
I mean,
if I get at least another 20, I hope.
Granted, man. Granted.
Yeah.
Speaking of parents, you know my dad just called me back.
That's not funny. Don't laugh at that. I'm sorry.
No, it's funny.
Nah, damn, nigga. I was like, how long we been doing this show?
4 years ago. That nigga called me back like 2-3 weeks ago from a 2-year fucking old, what's the name, like voice note. I'm like, yo, God, yo, what are you trying to do to me?
At least he called, I guess. I don't know.
2 years?
Yo, he's old. He couldn't figure out how to work the phone.
That's a fucking, because he called me just fine.
But he couldn't get to the voicemails.
So the nigga called me.
Yeah.
And I dubbed it. Cause I was like, I gotta get myself mentally prepared. Cause when niggas, call out of nowhere, I'm like, all right, they trying to get their affairs in order. This nigga must be about to die or something.
You ain't ready for that.
like he must got some shit that he on the way out. Like, hey son, I just want to let you know it's stage 3. They can't really do much for me. I'm like 70, 80 something. This nigga called and said, yo, I wanted to see if he was free to talk. I said, like, there wasn't even anger in my body. I was just like, I think I'm good.
I ain't even mad. I'm just disappointed.
Yo, I'm so disappointed in you, my nigga. As like a human.
Yeah, I mean.
Forgot he had a son type. Like, he know he got kids, motherfucker. He know he be fucking.
It's not funny, but it's funny.
Nah, this is my life as a comedian. I have to laugh. Nigga, I done got like 6 jokes out this shit so far, nigga. This shit is hilarious, nigga. You should, come see me next time when nigga, I'm out here.
That's crazy. Like, I guess to try to give him the benefit of the doubt, maybe because he, obviously, if he's
you ain't been free in 2 years.
No, what I was gonna say is like I think if he's even halfway like thinking human being, he kind of realized maybe, I kind of did sort of just dip. So maybe he has like trying to prepare himself to do this thing, even though it's you got to be a man and own up to the shit you did. I don't need that shit, but if
I got that type of bitch ass to send me, take me out.
He's like, this ain't my DNA.
Like just the fact that I know that might be part of my chromosomes and shit. That shit bothers me.
Like, I ain't passing that on to nothing.
I don't, nigga. Dead ass. With every fiber in my being, I dead ass like contemplate like, I don't think I want to pass this down to nobody because if it so happens to happen where I just don't rock with my baby mother like that, and like I don't even know, like I don't even know how that feels. Like I look at my kids, I don't know how to.
I want to be in their life
at them and just abandon them.
Like like abandon.
I don't get it. Like
which
don't
is
come
not the
around,
same.
Give me some money. Like nigga, I done went through 30. How old am I? 37. I done went through 37 birthdays
without him. I'm just
a happy birthday. I ain't got a happy birthday. I don't remember getting a gift, nothing like that.
Yeah, see,
I don't know what Batman could do with 2 years of prep time, nigga. I was about to fire off on him. Like at this point, I don't even care. And when he asked me if I was free, like I sat in silence for a second, and I was just like,
nah.
I was like, nah, I'm not free. I actually have to work the next day. I'll call you. Like, are you free next weekend? He was like, call me on Friday and let me know. I ain't talked to him since. I might call him next weekend. It's just more so I'm doing this for me than him. So I'm not even mad no more. It's the type of shit where it's so not even like pushed down in like my emotions and my spirit. It's just like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I just don't care no more.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
For the next 2 years. You're like, fam,
the next 2 years. Yeah, I was gonna say it's more for you type shit to like just to have the conversation, even if it don't go nowhere and it's not even meant to like do nothing for you. It's just like just to see, just to hear, I guess.
Yeah,
just to hear, but
just
it's like
I just like, even before something happened to him, because I would I don't know if this is like the maybe I need therapy. Maybe this is like the broken boy part of me was like I would still feel bad if something happened to him and I didn't have answers.
I mean, he's still your dad, nigga. He's still
a biological sperm donor and a father is two different things.
All right, well, he's still your donor. It's like, and he's still around.
Around as in alive.
Yes. I mean, just alive. Yeah, not like present. Clearly. But yeah, I don't know. That's something I mean, I don't have kids, but even just this is something. Even if I'm like not with the mother of my kid, I don't understand. Just not even trying, even unless you made it super difficult to like make that happen, which I don't think is the case. I would still fight to try to do that because it's still my kid. Even if we're not living together and I can't see you as much as even if I can't see you as much as I want to, I think there's a difference between I try to get a couple of times a year, but because the situation is so fucked up, I can only do a couple of times a year versus just, oh shit, you a man now.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's
I'm
like
a grown man. The kids of my own. I wouldn't think about abandoning on my first
don't you want to see your
no matter how
grandkids,
much
nigga?
I hate mother. Like
he don't want to see his grandkids like that. I don't know. It's like
that's the thing too. My youngest never met him. I don't think my oldest met him one time, but I don't think she remembers it too clearly. Like she might have been like 3, and I was like, I got one picture. I was like, yo, I made him hold her. I was like, I just want a picture just so I know that I tried something. Just so I can say, hey, that's your grandfather. If you see him in the streets, hit him with a rock, something. Yeah. Like, dude, like kick him in the ankle, kick him in the shin till it bleed.
Even if you couldn't be the present father, maybe you want to be present grandfather. At least try to make something happen there. But even want to do that,
I don't know. I mean, a lot of these old niggas be having like PTSD and trauma that they don't know how to, that they don't know how to communicate to the world because they old and they come from a certain era. So I get it at that standpoint, but for you to try 2 years later, and I'm like it's just the call alone. I have so many questions. I'm like, yo, why now do you call me? You wasn't free in 2 years. What sparked the idea in your brain? Like, hey, let me call Kevin back. Let me call him back now.
Niggas like, I got it.
It was like, oh, I ain't doing nothing today.
Let me call this nigga.
You know that whole snake thing was like, oh, I'm gonna get here at this point. Oh, I ain't doing shit today. He did ask when I wanted to do something. Hey, man, I'm free today. Let me call him.
2 years later.
2 years, nigga.
2 years later.
When I saw that shit pop up, I was like, this nigga butt dialed me. Ain't no way.
Oh, that would be fucked up if that was one of those. He's like, oh shit, I didn't even mean. Hello.
Oh, nah, I'd have killed him.
Like,
I'd have straight up
just
like, yo,
to see.
Where you at right now?
Yeah. So yeah, that was down, and then they canceled my they paid my student loans today.
They canceled them?
Yeah, I got forgiveness.
You got forgiveness?
Email. Yeah, I got email this morning.
Let me check.
Paid. I looked at my shit. That shit said paid in full. I said,
so we know who you voting for in November, right?
That's a fact. We did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe.
We did it. Nigga, I was like, oh word, oh word.
Oh yeah, fix my credit score while you at.
Well, I still got a few other things I got to take care of, but that's right. I was like, all right, that was a blessing. I mean, I didn't even owe that much, so it was probably like at this point maybe like $5,000. So, but still, it's $5,000 I gotta pay back now. So
that's a whole fucking fact.
Yeah, so that was good. So a couple of weeks ups and downs.
All right, that's fucking dope, Ronaldo. I appreciate that. That's fucking fire. Anything else?
Besides your dad calling you, my girl's birthday was Wednesday, so we went to
happy birthday to Marsha.
Went to Texas Roadhouse.
You went to Texas Roadhouse?
Yeah, went to Roadhouse.
My girl been asking to go there.
Yeah, because they opened up a new one in Cromwell. That's closer to where she lives.
I'm not going that far.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't expect you to. I was already up there. But yeah, that was cool.
Where do I sign up for forgiveness? I think we all want to be forgave.
I mean, yeah, but you gotta also, you gotta do some work too. You gotta earn that forgiveness, nigga.
Yeah, you gotta be out of school for like a certain amount of years. Like, this nigga ain't paying this shit. Let's just fucking wipe this clean.
Oh, and I didn't sign up for shit. They just did it.
Yeah.
Because I think, yeah, it's like certain requirements. You gotta be like having paying them for a certain amount of time, and they have to be a certain amount of years old in the forgiveness shit. Because like a couple of weeks ago, I got an email from the government saying, "Yo, we might forgive your shit. You on the list, but we don't know. We'll let you know." So I didn't like get my hopes up high or nothing like that. I was like, whatever. And it was like on the third, I think. Whatever, they'll start doing whatever the shit, whatever. So I wasn't expecting nothing for like. I figured they said like the third was like the cutoff, or when they want to start doing shit. I expect to hear nothing like this soon again. Today's what, the 5th, so I was like, all right. So I thought they wasn't gonna do shit. I figured I wouldn't like start hearing Monday at the earliest, but I didn't think that early, really, honestly. But then I got the email this morning. I was like,
well, shit, let me cancel my auto payment. Melvin, stupid.
Oh no, nigga, they was never an auto payment. Eat a dig.
Dominican Cali with the shot redemption. Appreciate you, my guy. I don't, but I do.
They was never getting auto payments out of me, nigga.
Fuck no. Even I ain't paid them niggas since I left school.
I was trying not to, but
I think my shit is so fucking, what's it called, forbearance or something?
Yeah,
foreclosure.
Yeah, I mean,
foreskin something.
Wow.
Like them niggas was taking my taxes for a long time.
Yeah.
And I was just like, fuck it. But
just do it.
Other than that, I've been getting my taxes back now, so I'm like, what's happening? I don't know.
Oh, well, during the pandemic, you know, they stopped everybody's shit, so that probably helped. So they wasn't collecting shit.
Mizu, fucking relax. God, I'll take another shot in like 5 minutes. Y'all niggas wild.
But yeah.
But yeah, other than my dad calling, nothing's really been going on. I've been working. Work's been a fucking hot mess. My mother's out of town. She's in Vegas. She went to some festival.
Essence Festival?
Nah, Essence Festival happens in New Orleans. I think this festival that she had, some type of old school festival. Like my aunts, my uncles, and my mom went to Vegas or whatever. And I think it's Anthony Hamilton is there, fucking Raheem DeVaughn. It's an old school festival where they singing a lot of like, you know, them songs from like the 70s, 80s or whatever.
Yeah.
So she went out to Vegas for that. My baby mother's out of town. She went to Florida. I think somebody passed. I think her uncle passed or some shit like that. Whatever.
I know you don't like me, but I don't.
I know, I get it. But last time I tried to tell her condolences when somebody passed, she, you know, told me fuck myself. All right, fuck you.
Well, all right,
cool.
Well,
keep that same. No, if you pick a side, stay there.
Understood.
Don't expect me. I tried. We weren't even on good terms. I was like, I heard. Sorry to hear that.
He's trying to be a good person.
I be trying. People, I don't know if it's at this point. I don't know if it's me. I don't know if this is like residual karma. I don't know what's going on. I thought all my karma debt was paid.
Guess not, nigga.
Guess not. But yeah, I've been chilling. I've been off since Friday. I took the weekend off because they was going out of town. Like, let me fucking relax before.
Let me
chill out.
Take this opportunity.
So I recorded an episode of the Domino Effect with all this beef shit going on.
But you gotta update it now, nigga.
Dog, when I tell you, I ain't even lying, bro. I'm so tired of this mic. I ain't even pausing shit. I'm so tired of this mic. I'm so tired of looking at these screens at this point. I'm so tired. Dog, I've been in here once when 616 in LA dropped.
Then that was Friday.
On Friday, I was on stream, and then Meet the Grams drop and Family Matters drop.
Yep.
Then Saturday, Not Like Us drop. And then I'm about to record again with my homie from Canada, just so I can check the temperature out there in Canada, see what's going on.
Get the Utes.
Dog, it's a lot going on right now. Kendrick really don't like that nigga. I like ain't the word.
Nah.
Like there's a loathing, and I can't say I don't understand Kendrick, but yeah, I'm tired of fucking recording. You fucking lie, Mizu. Stop playing with me. Did Kendrick just drop again for real?
Is he joking? Or
I hope he joking. If you not joking, send me a link.
Word.
And you better have listened to it, and it better not be AI. Nah, I'm lying.
Say my bad. Don't do that.
Like, please don't. Like, I can't. Like, mentally, I need a rest. I am mentally exhausted, and it's too much shit just going on. But yeah, other than that, hip hop beef, mom out of town, baby mother out of town. I've been chilling, relaxing, cooling. I've been editing. Just getting shit done. All that cool stuff. Nothing really too much to report. I've been trying to take it easy. But yeah, man. So SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, wherever the fuck you get your podcast, we are there. The Dojo203 at gmail.com for any comments, questions, or concerns. If you want your question answered in the Ask a Ninja segment, you can reach us there. That is the Dojo203. That is 203 at gmail.com. Also, don't forget to visit our website, thedojoisgang.com. Merch is going up soon. I'm still designing it and getting all the fabrics and all the designs worked out, so that will be up there soon. Consider supporting us on Patreon. That's patreon.com/ what is it, Hesh? Is it the Dojo is
Gang?
Gang?
Should be the Dojo is Gang, I believe.
Patreon.com / the Dojo is Gang. It's all the same. If you're already subscribed to it, you don't have to do anything else. It's just, Three Ninjas has been changed to the Dojo is Gang. If you want to support us, that is cool. Everything goes back into the show. Every dollar counts, every tier, everything motherfucking counts, because it helps us put on this wonderful program and put on great graphics and, whatever else we got planned. Merch and all that cool stuff. If you're watching on YouTube right now, be sure to hit that bell notification. Every time we drop a video, make sure you like it, subscribe, even the live video and the video that you'll get on Wednesday. If you're watching this on Twitch and you have Amazon Prime, you can use your Amazon Prime to subscribe to us. It's free. You get one subscription a month. If you heard it from me, I would ask you if you would oblige and just use it on us on this lovely Sunday, this lovely Cinco De Mayo. Or you can use it on any other creator or streamer on Twitch. Other than that, the Dojo is Gang on Instagram, Twitter, Reddit, whatever the fuck, everywhere. Just the Dojo is Gang. Yeah. He is rumored to drop today though. Yeah, I saw a couple of tweets where it was like he dropping again today. At this point, like, you just shooting the fuck, you just target practicing at this point. Like, and what I said before last episode, you could play them games with Meek Mill and all them other people. This one, it's bad. It's looking bad. But according to Raul, what's your name? Ronaldo, we don't have any questions for this week or questions worth answering. So I guess this will the Joe Budden special just keep shooting. I mean, hey, just motherfucker.
That's true. He dropped like 3 of them shits in like 2 days.
He dropped 3 disses and 616 dropped on Friday.
Friday morning.
And then Meet the Grams dropped. And then he dropped 3 songs in like 24 hours or 48 hours or 36 hours or something like that. It's something crazy. Since we don't have any questions that we feel like answering the Ask a Ninja segment, I guess me and Hesh will come up with our own questions. And being that it is hip hop beef week for the past 2, 3, 4 weeks or whatever, my question is, have you been abreast of the beef so far? What are your thoughts? What are your concerns? What are your likes and dislikes? How do you feel? Who do you have winning? Whose side are you on? Who do you favor? What's up? How do you feel? I need a whole temperature check.
Yeah, so how do I feel? I feel good. So yeah, I've been keeping up. Obviously I'm not like the hip hop dude, so like, take everything I say with a grain of salt. But I have been paying attention and, sort of watching and listening to everything that's been happening. I feel great. I'm like, this is a good time for fans of rap. At least personally, I feel that way. Because niggas is rapping. Like, I obviously I know that Drake is doing some of the Instagram meme shit, trying to like do some of that shit. But for the most part, niggas is rapping. So, first we got, I guess for this like stretch, this little bubble of what's happening, we got the Like That, the Kendrick verse, nigga bum. We started there. Nigga bum. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, all right, cool beans. And then I guess it was Cole first, right?
Yeah, we had like that, and then we had 7-minute drill, and then we got an apology for 7-minute drill, and then
we got the immediate
7-minute drill.
So, and again, I mean, obviously this is the joke, and the whole internet is saying it, and I also agree with it. I think maybe Kendrick might have had that god level foresight and knew like, oh, maybe this nigga is not a nigga I want to fuck with. Let me see.
Cole knew to get the fuck out the way. This ain't my fight. I like this nigga.
Yeah, Cole was like, I just wanted to rap. I didn't want to do this personal shit. I was just rapping.
That pressure of the internet, man. What you gonna do, Cole? All right, I'm gonna do this. All right,
yeah,
watch.
And then he's like, you know what? I don't feel right.
Yeah,
my soul,
I don't feel right in my
spirit.
Soul.
That's how you know he's connected to his spiritual. Like the gods connected to him. Was like, yo, I just want to let you know, if you keep this up, he is insane. Leave him alone. Apologize, and then maybe you might be able to go peace. He's like, you know what? I got you. I apologize. So then that happened. So then it was
push-ups.
However many, a couple of weeks later, I forget whatever the time frame.
After Cole,
it's probably what, 2 weeks.
After Cole apologized, I think push-ups came out like a week and a half later.
Yeah, so about the push-ups, and I like push-ups. Push-ups was cool. I fucks with it. It was cool, right? It's just, you know, little jabby jab, you know, hitting a few people. Somewhere in there was Ross after push-ups.
Yeah, Ross was after push-ups.
So then Ross is down.
So it was like push-ups, then Ross, and then
Ross. I think because Ross was like an immediate response to, like maybe like a half a day later to a day later.
Melvin said Kendrick told Cole not to come to school tomorrow. I'm about to shoot this bitch up. Kendrick, Kendrick.
No. Told me, I just brought my trench coat, so you might not want to come to school again.
Mine.
Yeah, so
Edwin, you in here? Are you Mexican? Happy Cinco de Mayo. I don't think Edwin's Mexican, but you know, I don't know. But he lives in San Diego, so I'm just gonna.
I mean, that doesn't mean he gotta be Mexican, nigga. But...
No, but a lot of Mexicans live in San Diego.
Yeah.
From what I know.
Yeah, understood. Well, because what was that? Los Angeles is Mexico, technically.
Los Angeles.
They just stole that shit.
That might be racist. I've been there. Brown as a jar of dirt.
I feel like that's more racist than what this nigga said.
Edwin said it.
I know.
Can't be racist if you say it about yourself.
I don't think that's true either, but
you can't be a self. Well, I mean, Candace Owens.
Yes, you can. Yeah, exactly.
Edwin said it. He's Mexican. Well, see, I knew
it. I'm Mexican. I'm allowed. All right, cool. All right, we got that.
Edwin is Mexican. He took me to a great burrito spot when I was out there. He showed me mad love, B.
Wait, so only Mexicans know what a burrito spot's at?
Mexican burritos are Mexican.
But I'm just you got that. I'm just saying you could have. You
took me to a great fucking spot. Yo, if you ever in San Diego, fuck with Edwin, man.
You gonna take it to get some noodles, but he ain't Asian. He could have known a good noodles spot.
Nigga, it was like 1:30 in the morning, some shit like that. Nah. He was like, "Yo, you want to go to a spot where they got good food?" I was like,
"Yes."
Nigga, 1 to 10, I was at like a 7. I was agreeing to Edwin could have killed me. Like I was fucked up. Edwin could have said, "I love your pod," and fucking tied me up. I want you to pod here forever.
Oh shit! That's funny.
And then he took me to this great spot. Great, not even a hole in the wall, but just like a great spot to get fucking burritos. And they put anything you want in a burrito, whether you want chicken, whether you want rice, whether you want fucking guacamole, salsa, fucking I don't know,
scorpion. See, like you say, no good Asian spot. So he know a good Asian spot. He not Asian.
Yeah, I mean he from LA.
I know, that's what I'm saying. They got good shit out there.
Yeah, but they don't.
I mean, you're right. I ain't never been to LA. I'm just talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll big them up. I don't know nothing about LA niggas. Except they got gangs out there. Like what?
What?
No. So then what was that? Ross, and then push-ups Ross, and then I think that was it. And then we got I forgot what it's called, but the AI track.
Tailor made.
Yeah, the tailor made freestyle. And
then Euphoria dropped.
This nigga Kendrick was like, "Oh, okay, cool. This is what we doing."
That's the shit that bothered me the most about this thing. Is that, Kendrick says what he wants to on Like That, and then Drake responds, but then Drake starts playing the internet games. He starts poking and prodding. He starts doing this thing like, hey, he starts doing this this tactic was like, hey, I'm gonna embarrass you in the public eye to make you respond and to make you fumble, and then I'm gonna come with my tracks. So I'm like, yo, you can't play this type of game with Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick is a methodical killer. I don't, obviously I don't know Kendrick Lamar personally, but just from music wise and how he's been moving since he came into the industry, he's not somebody that you can play with like that. And I'm like, Kendrick's not on a clock. He's gonna put out something of quality, and then he's gonna respond when he wants to respond. If something's going to last forever and it's going to cement myself in hip hop history, or just something that people are like, we seen what happened when niggas respond quick. We saw Chris Brown and Quavo. We saw that.
I mean,
niggas didn't like Quavo's response at all. You calling Chris Brown a crackhead, all this other like low brow shit, just low hanging fruit shit. People don't really fuck with it.
Well, all right. I gotta. How do I word this? I think he did the best that he could do, regardless of the time frame. And that's not no shot because Migos is Migos. But I just
shout out to Juan Mendez. He went crazy with the creation of the burrito.
Word. I don't expect no Black Thought type shit coming from Quavo. That's just not me. I don't. That's personal. Maybe I could be wrong because I'm not. I'm not the biggest fan of what they do, so I could be incorrect in feeling that way. But I don't think that I expect the highest level of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mizu said the best part of Quavo was Takeoff. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Hey?
That's crazy.
Hey. But the thing is, I'm talking shit. But I actually liked Quavo's shit though. I like the diss that he put out. So I don't even want to make it seem like I'm just shitting on him because I actually liked it.
But it wasn't.
Chris Brown's
better. It wasn't what Chris said. It wasn't what Chris did.
Nah.
Getting bodied by a singer nigga. That wasn't that.
Nah, he was great. Nah, I would have done crazy shit.
Yo, Edwin, what's the temperature in like Cali right now? How's everybody feeling? I've seen, the Twitters and the Instagrams of people, dancing to this diss track, the whole
walking out there,
the whole, I guess, knock against Kendrick was he don't make music for the bitches. He don't make music for the club. Ain't nobody dancing to Pimp a Butterfly, no shit like that. But then he fuck around and make a record that niggas is dancing to, that Crips is Crip walking to, all type of shit. Like, what's the temperature out there in LA right now? Like, it's people, musically right now. Like, what's the temperature right now? 62 and sunny. It's funny.
No, they chilling. I know they
out there. They out there throwing up C's and B's. I think this is like, you ever seen that picture where they got the red and the blue flag
tied together?
Like, I think this is like the thing that's gonna keep peace for a second. Where it's like, yo, any of you outsiders try to come here and talk that shit or do some shit, it's like, we ain't having it. But
yeah, my
whole thing is that Kendrick came out with Euphoria. Then Euphoria lived for like what, all of 3 days, 5 days, something like that. And then he came out with 616 in LA, which he dropped at 616 LA time. And then like like, you got exactly what you asked for when you said you better come with a quintuple entendre.
Yeah,
and
for
then
real.
Kendrick gave you what you asked for, and then now you're gonna tuck yourself in your shell and hide, which is so bitch made to me. But he came back with Family Matters, and then Kendrick dropped, not even like a half hour later, he dropped Meet the Grams.
Yeah.
And then I was at the grocery store. And then Not Like Us drops. I'm like, yo, dog, you are literally killing
a dead body.
You want to see a dead body? He's dead. He's gone. There's no more life. His eyes have glazed over. The pupils have dilated. He's gone. I don't know what you want from this man. And
I mean, go ahead.
I don't know how to count the rounds as of right now, because like that, I don't count as an official shot. If it starts at push-ups to Euphoria, if it's push-ups, if I'm going push-ups to Euphoria, I'm going Euphoria, so that's 1-0 Kendrick. If I'm going 616 in LA to Family Matters, that's undecided because I don't know what's true and what's not. Family Matters, said a bunch of shit. 616 was just like, all right, you want this, you wanted this, so I'm coming back out. Drake hasn't dropped anything since.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think he. Well, so he kind of got bum rush a little bit, right? Because like, so
I'm doing what you did to me.
And yeah, what 6:16 it happened in the morning, right? So like, I it happened in the morning. I gave it like one listen, but I ain't really give it like a detail. I was like, all right, this is cool. I ain't really have time to like process it. I was like, all right, whatever. I'll because it was Friday, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna work. When I come home, I'll maybe listen to it, or like Saturday, I'll like listen to it. So I'm at work, and then while I'm at work, I'm like, bullshitting. So I'm like kind of looking at Twitter, and I was like, oh shit, Drake dropped something. I was like, all right, cool. Let me try to like listen to this real quick. You drop Fame Matters, and I was like, all right, this is cool. I was like, it was cool, it was good. I was like, in my head, I was like, I like it, but I don't feel like it was strong enough.
See, this is
me.
You see what Edwin's saying, right? I'm not in LA culture, the HK shit. Schoolboy, I'm sorry.
See?
But he said, my buddy said the LA gang leaders, the Rolling 30s, Bloods, Crips, etc. were on FaceTime with each other, jamming out to this song in the background. You know how fucking, like, outside of our block, outside of our bubble, outside of our circumference, like, this brought gangs together. Red, blue make purple. It's purple right now in LA. He said, yo, they all jamming, dancing like, yo, when you got somebody to speak up for you and represent for you, there's nothing like it. And Kendrick is doing something that Mizu asks, what's the best battle or diss record of all time or ever? Some shit. This is the best battle I've personally ever seen. We've never seen no shit like this. I don't know if it's the internet age. I don't know if it's the fact that you can just get tracks and write and push it out as fast as you can because of the internet age. But this is the best battle I've personally ever seen. I'm not talking about lyrics. I'm not talking about, how good the song is. I'm just talking about quality and quantity. This is the best battle in hip hop.
None of that Gina shit?
No.
Beans and Kiss.
This is the best battle I have ever seen, with the lyrics, the facts, what's being said, the entertainment value, the quickness that the records are coming out. This is the best battle I personally, if I'm taking into account every battle that I know of, this is the best battle I've ever seen.
I don't know if I'll agree with that.
Is it the best track? Like, are these the best diss tracks ever? No. Like, they don't break, like, they might be in top 10 for me, but they don't break top 5 for me. But this is the best battle I've ever seen. Like, this nigga's, he keep punching this nigga, and like, if Euphoria was a rib shot, he keep punching that same rib.
And that shit broke.
It's broke, it's hurting, but Drake's gonna keep fighting. This is the best battle I've ever seen.
Maybe, I don't know, after that fucking Meet the Graham shit, this nigga was talking to his son,
he talked to his son, his mother, his father, and him. And then he called everybody you hang with pedophiles.
And they called you a pedophile.
And then called him a pedophile.
And then told his daughter, hey, you better hope you learn to stay away from niggas like
we don't even know if that's real or not, because it's like, did he feed him fake information to say that, you put some fake shit in a record to where I don't even have a daughter. I just put that out there and you fell for the bait.
Or he got a daughter. It ain't the first time
he got a daughter. I mean, this nigga has lied before, about not having kids.
I was hiding the kid. Then Pusha T was like,
you are hiding a child.
Exactly.
I don't know what's going on, but
he got a track record of hiding his kids, nigga. So, even though it's a little unfair, because just because of the life he lives, I understand him hiding his kid, nigga. Like, you just don't want all these weirdos trying to know who your kid is and shit. But it's still funny though, nigga. It's still funny, even if
it's hilarious.
Understandable. It's just funny to say to a nigga like, yo, you hiding a kid.
You are hiding a child.
Yeah. A lot of celebrities hide their kid until they're older and shit, because paparazzi and all that kind of shit. But
I think paparazzi, just you niggas is weird.
Yeah, that too. But yeah, for me, I got, and this is the funny thing. So I'm not even okay. How do I? For what I like sonically, Kendrick, I like Drake more just in general about the music they make. It's easy listening music for me. So like it's just simpler sonically. So I enjoy Drake's music. That being said, I am aware that Kendrick Lamar is still Kendrick Lamar. So I know that nigga can rap his ass off. So I got Kendrick up right now. I do think Drake is fighting back. I think what it is just like the shock value because, and for whatever reason, maybe because it's Kendrick, it's working so much better than. No, I mean Push did it too a little bit, but like when people have gone after Drake and they've said whatever, Ghost Rider, all that kind of shit, and people kind of like it's like a water on a duck's back, like kind of rolls off and never really like stuck. But like the hiding the kid thing kind of stuck. So the Pusher thing and then that boy sick is kind of
that shit hit me here, yo.
Yeah. So like I think it started with Pusher where it's like somebody starting to crack through the armor a little bit because like the Meek shit didn't really do nothing for him and he kind of like steamrolled him and
on that weak spot.
Yeah, and other people he kind of steamrolled over, but when Pusher went out there, that kind of cracked him a little bit. But I mean, he was able to recover obviously and kind of just kept it moving. But then I guess maybe because it's Kendrick and we've been waiting so long to hear something and he's bodying him and he's just right now like outworking him because he's like out like more producing more records than Drake has so far. Well, I guess it's only
this is what you wanted
technically. But I guess and what he's saying or how he's saying it is just the shock value is working. So like
I gotta get the freaky ass nigga. You a 69 guy.
Yeah.
So you lied about your surgery. You lied about your BBL.
He said V12. That's a fast line. Wait, talking about his liposuction. They like this fucking got his abs cold.
If I didn't have his Scully on, I would put this mask on and fucking walk around like Daft Punk.
Yeah, well,
this nigga's wilding right now.
Yeah,
he's wilding. And if he drop again tonight, at this point, if he said he hate bullies, this is bullying. This is bullying at this point. Like, there's no way in hell that you drop again tonight and Drake said nothing.
Yeah. But
like,
I mean,
at some, like, the only thing that Drake can say now is that Kendrick gay and he got to have proof. Like, he has to have, like, slept with, like trans people. He has to have sex with, like very, very white women and you speak this pro black shit. You got to be like Dr. Umar, like, adjacent.
He kind of alluded to that with his wife and shit.
He did. I mean, you can't help who you fall. I didn't know this bitch was. She's half white. It's cool. She half white, half black. It's cool.
Yeah, I feel it.
And let me talk about my wife. Get killed for shit like that.
I mean, yeah, nigga.
Don't bring up my kid. And then he's. Oh God, it's so many layers to this.
Yeah. So I think that's the other thing. Drake is at such a disadvantage because.
You have a team.
Well, he has a team. Well, no, he has a. I mean, not in that sense, but in the sense that he's just way more in the public than Kendrick Lamar is. Like, he's just out there. Kendrick mind his own business, raps, makes a classic album, Pulitzer Prize winning, say some shit that my auntie is a man now, and then dips off. So it's like, what kind of information could you even get up on Kendrick if does even exist? I mean, that's what I'm saying. So like, I think it's easier.
Or something. He gotta love pussy at this point. There's nothing else you can say unless you're an absentee father or your marriage is in shambles or like. If Drake at some point got to Kendrick's fiance and got some information because a woman scorned is just the most. Ugh. If he got some shit that's just not privy to the public, the whole like you beat your girl allegations haven't been proven. It hasn't been a police report. It hasn't, there's no evidence of that. So even if Kendrick did do it, I'm not saying he did do it, but there's no evidence of it, and Drake is just fucking throwing shit at a fucking wall, seeing what sticks. Yeah. But the whole thing of you having a daughter is the same thing where it was like, I don't want to know because the girl that they've been putting online that's supposedly Drake's daughter, I don't know if that's a random girl or that's actually Drake's daughter. Even still, until y'all got confirmation, leave that little girl alone in her Instagram account or whoever run it, because that shit is weird at that point. Like it's people trying to get information for like clicks and views and for algorithm's sake. It's nasty.
So like even if what's gonna hit harder than use a pedophile and all your friends is a pedophile and they about to raise you?
You gay?
Like, do you think that's worse than being a pedophile?
No, I'm just saying like in order to if you get hit with a haymaker, you have to respond with a haymaker. And the only thing that I can think of is that Drake has to pop up with pictures of her being physically assaulted type shit. Like you have to show bruises, and then you have to be gay. You have to fuck boys. Like you have to like top is really a top or something. Like something has to happen at this point.
Top dog for real.
Like top dog has to be that might be the name of the episode. Top dog.
Top dog. See the
I don't know. Something has to happen, man. Something has to happen where it's like, I don't know what to do at this point. I don't have any more cards to play.
Yeah.
At this point, it might be like Nas either, where it was just like you camel faced compared to being whack, and like it might be like we might just be jonesing at this point.
Small feet, short. That's it. Like,
you got small feet,
like,
short. Like you take too long to put out music, and you whack it. And nobody like. If I'm looking at the internet right now, and if it's my timeline. Maybe it's the algorithm. Maybe it's just how a lot of people feel. Kendrick is winning by a landslide now. Like, take Mizu aside. If we taking like percentages, Mizu's the only one in chat I think that got Drake up right now. I think Marcy's from fucking Canada and don't even got Drake up right now.
Yeah, and I think part of that too is just based on the just success that Drake is. That I think he's been so popular for so long.
Yeah,
people just want to see him. Yeah, but people just, at this point, a lot of people, it's like people smile in your face because you got success, but now there's a chance for you to have a little bit of a downfall, and people can't wait, and they smell blood in the water, right? Mm-hmm. So like they want that downfall of Drake. So I think some of it is genuine. I think because Kendrick is doing his thing, and he's doing it smartly. Like he dropped Family Matters, and then like less than an hour, or about an hour later, he dropped something that is in part a direct rebuttal to the shit he was saying in that song. So it's not even like, oh, I just had this in the tuck, but he did have it in the tuck.
Dave Free line, and then A minor. That shit, like he recorded that shit the day of. He said, as soon as he heard that shit, he was like, "Yo, turn the mic on." Like that shit is. That's why this is the best battle I've ever seen, because the responses and the entendres and the similes to the last record and the timestamps of when the last record dropped and all this other, like there's so many like caveats to what's happening right now that we've never seen. We've got Takeover and Super Ugly. We got Ether and whatever Nas responded with. We got two records. We got a bunch of freestyles on mixtapes from Jada Beans, Cameron, fucking Ja Rule, whoever, Eminem, whoever. We've never seen anything like this. I don't know. This could be the internet age. This could be because everything is just, you could just hit a button, click upload, and everything is there. Yeah. We've never seen anything like this. Like I said, is this the best diss tracks I've ever heard? No. Is this the best battle I've ever seen? Unequivocally, yes.
Yeah, I can't.
Me personally, I'm only speaking for me.
Just how everything is happening kind of so quickly, and
it's good. It's not even like it's just like throwaway records. They're good.
And it's not, and Drake is showing up, like, so it's not even like, it's not like the Drake Meek thing where it's like Drake did something and Meek did something, whatever Meek did was like, and like Drake like steamroll, like Drake showing up. It's just like, I don't know if it's enough. And then like somebody was just saying this, like it's hard because Drake he's so viral. Like there's so many moments of things that happen to Drake because he's so popular that you could pull from that just doesn't exist for Kendrick. Like the getting peed on, the getting punched by Puff, the fucking, all that kind of shit just doesn't exist for Kendrick. So like it's harder for him to
Kendrick's saying what I've been saying and thinking, but I'm not as popular. Where it's like, if a man pee on me, I gotta go to jail. Or somebody gotta die.
At least fighting. Like I don't
No, somebody gotta go. If you don't go, somebody in your entourage gotta, somebody's dying that night.
Yeah.
Somebody gotta go. You're not gonna pee on me as a fucking grown man in charge of his own destiny and just in charge. Like, and there were people there to witness. Like, you can't let that slide. I don't care what you think of me, how you perceive my actions to be. If someone whips out and pees on me, everybody gotta go. Whoever I can get to, whoever I can put hands on, gotta go. J. Cole has stepped in for him, according to Cole. I mean, nah, ain't no hold me back at this point. It's just like, somebody gotta go.
But yeah, I'm just saying, the fans won. Nigga, we win.
The fans
Like,
win,
we
man.
get records.
As a hip hop fan, my cup has runneth over. I am so fucking like elated that this type of rap is back. And after you check this out on Wednesday, please go check out my episode on the Domino Effect, where I get into a little bit of what I think about the current state of hip hop, this battle as I know it. Like I said, I'm gonna talk to my Canadian homie to see what's going on right now. D-Dot was good. Yeah, it's a lot going on, and I'm happy that rap is. I'm happy that we got this in 2024, because rap was looking real shaky for a long time, at least 2.5 years, where I don't know where rap is going. But this internet age of numbers and people not caring about music and just throwing shit that's a vibe out there, like nobody cares about content when it comes to the music. Nobody cares about storytelling. Nobody cares about, like, when do you niggas have a good day in hip hop? Is it just spinning block, fucking bitches, taking pills? Like, what else do you niggas do during the day? Like, when the last time any of you niggas had a fucking good day that didn't involve taking somebody else's bitch? Like, we need more substance. And like I said, please go check out my episode on the Domino Effect after you check this out.
This is the first time in a while where I've seen, like, at least my timeline is like sort of united and like just enjoying something together. I think the last thing I can remember that was maybe this big and popular was the boat fight.
Oh yeah, the Alabama fucking
the Alabama brawl. Where the timeline just collectively was just all just cheering on and just having fun and throwing out memes, and it wasn't necessarily a bunch of people just. I mean, I'm sure that it's happening in some feeds where maybe motherfuckers is going back and forth on some dumb shit, but like for the most part, everybody's just sort of united and then just enjoying the fact that we getting good music and fun disses and whatever. And nobody feels like this is gonna turn into like a murder case somewhere down the line, right? Like,
I'm not saying that it won't.
I think there might be a fight.
I don't want it to. No, I don't want it. There's been too much said and too many accusations for this not to be like, hey, if I'm in LA, niggas gonna squabble.
Yeah, fight. I don't think it's gonna turn a fight.
That nigga said Oakland might be that need to be your last tour date.
Yeah, that's true.
Something gonna happen.
I mean, you got that.
I don't know. Like I said, my cousins out there, they in LA. I just need a quick temp check to see what's going on. I tried to get them on the line. I guess they don't love me, but it is what it is. So the great thing about this pod is that we can take breaks. Reviews or topics?
Reviews.
So we want to go Canucks, or we want to go X-Men?
We can do X-Men.
X-Men. All right, so X-Men was episode 7 and 8?
It'll be, yes, I believe so.
This is Bright Eyes and what was the other episode?
Zero tolerance, right? Zero tolerance?
Yeah, it's ZT's Zero Tolerance. Magneto was right. Fuck it.
Part 1. Because it's like the last. We got 2 more episodes left.
Yeah, we got 2 episodes left of X-Men. And yeah, man, our man Gambit is really gone. Yeah, as far as right now, body in the ground. They took it back to the X Mansion. I like how they started the episode where they had the title Bright Eyes and they had it right on his grave. But Bright Eyes could refer to Gambit or it can refer to Cable, so
yeah.
They have the funeral scene where Nightcrawler is the officiator. Shout out to Nightcrawler for being just a good Christian, just spitting bars and just coming in out of nowhere and just being like a light in these dark times.
Yeah.
Gambit's brothers at the funeral, his ex-wife. Rogue is missing
because she's on a fucking rampage.
She's on a fucking rampage.
She was going crazy.
They put homie in the ground. Beast, Cyclops, Wolverine carry him to his last resting place. Lower him in the ground. That's very un New Orleans like, but cool.
Oh yeah, because they usually do like the dancing in the street shit, right?
Well, now they do they do like the whole ceremony thing, but because it don't quote me, but because New Orleans is like above or under sea level or some shit, they bury like their dead like overground type shit. Like they have like the the I don't know what it's called. It's not a
mausoleum.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mausoleum, but they're like different shapes and whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I guess what else happens in this episode?
Well, this is the one where Rogue is just going crazy.
Yeah, Rogue's going crazy.
Trying
she threw that nigga shield in the mountain.
Cap May.
Yeah.
Roll up on Cap, or Cap roll up on her, and it's like she's just trying to get information. She's looking for Gyrick, I believe. She's looking for Gyrick. Because obviously the part of the Sentinel shit. So you're trying to find him, get information on him. So she's going everywhere just trying to get information. She attacks a jail or whatever, or like an
army base facility where they think that Gyrick is being held.
Yeah, and
or she can get answers at this facility.
Yeah, and we see Thunderbolt Ross from Hulk. The Hulk mythos is like obviously his Betty Ross's dad, and like one of the main villain, like military dudes is always trying to hunt Hulk down. So obviously Hulk exists in this universe because we get Ross, and he's like, oh, this cell was built for Hulk, nobody can get in, and she's got in. So obviously, he was wrong. And then she rolls up on, or I forget if she rolls up on Captain America or Captain America rolls up on her. I forget.
I feel like she feel like Gyrick was in that snowy mountain, but then Captain America has been tracking her, so he rolled up on her.
He was like, yo, we gotta do this the right way through the government shit. You gotta chill, like me and my team. So he said that. So that means maybe Avengers. So that means
Avengers pop up.
Yeah. So
you think that's a good or bad thing?
Future. Good thing, because I think maybe down the line they might do the Avengers versus X-Men storyline stuff. It might not be like how it was in the comic books, but I think they might probably do some shit like that in the future. So setting up that they exist and all that kind of shit is good, like doing that background work. But we'll see. And this one, she was just going crazy, and then I forget what's happening on the background. Is this the one where at the end we find out that Magneto's still alive, or was that before?
No, that's the next one. That's episode 8. Okay, we found out at the end of at the end of episode 7 we found out that Bastion is a thing, and then we find out that Magneto was alive, and then he's playing Purple People Eater for some reason. It's very Quentin Tarantino-esque, just playing a random song and then like torturing somebody.
He was like shaving them and shit.
But
so basically the episode ends and she finds Bolivar Trask, right, because he was responsible for making the Sentinels, and then and she dropped him off the roof.
Did not care, but didn't know he was a fucking
Sentinel.
I don't know if it's humans infused with like nanotechnology or they are sentient humanoid.
No, they're humans infected. So I think what it is like
the humans infected, right?
Yes, I think they're like the techno virus that Cable got infected with as a baby.
Yes,
I think it's an evolved version of that where they use that to like basically turn humans into sleeper Sentinel things. So he didn't know he was a Sentinel, but when he died or was gonna die, or when they get near mutants, it like activates and they turn into Sentinels and shit. But like she chucked him, and like mad people could have saved him, and they just let him die. Like Nightcrawler could have saved him, Jean could have saved him.
Well, no,
he could have bamfed out.
The whole Nightcrawler thing was like, if I can't see where I'm going, I don't bamf that.
Yeah, he could have boofed into the sky and then boofed down before he could hit the floor.
But he didn't know how far into the sky it was.
I think he gotta say that nigga.
I mean, Jean could have saved him.
Jean definitely could have saved him.
Yeah.
And she definitely could have saved him, but she's like, I know. This is what we are now. Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
we murdered. Morph could have saved him. He could have turned into somebody who could fly and saved him, but he just said, nah, we good.
I mean, I don't think anybody expected Rogue to drop him, so it was kind of like I said, it was that like the racist shit. It was like that shock, and then it's like, all right, I gotta transform. Who the fuck can I think of that can fly? And then I just go down and save him. By the time I do all that, he might be on the ground.
Splatted. But I think that was it for that episode.
That wasn't the Genosha episode where they went to go help everyone, right?
No, that was the next one.
That's the next one? Okay.
Yeah, because I think they're in Genosha, but then they get some information about something. So then Cable, Jean, and Cyclops dip off.
But no, hold up. Before you do that, back to these fucking Sentinels. that can take out these X-Men in one hit. These one hitter quitters and shit. Bastion's a problem.
Oh no, that's a fact.
Whatever he infected these humans with is a fucking problem. Because that I don't even know if Bastion's like Omega level of a mutant. But I haven't seen the X-Men have a problem with a mutant since Proteus. Now as y'all know, I was going back and watching the old X-Men.
Yeah.
Proteus has to be a Omega level mutant because they didn't even beat that nigga. He just quit. He just stopped. He just stopped fucking playing. Yo, he fucked up Wolverine so bad. He gave him like fucking vertigo, vitiligo, some type of mental transformation thing. He fucked him up for at least 4 episodes where he was hearkening back to that, and Proteus wasn't even like in the picture no more.
He wasn't even there.
I think he has like reality manipulation or some shit like that. Yo, he was fucking the X-Men up. He has to be Omega level. There is no fucking way. Because they couldn't even beat him.
Yeah, he might be. I don't know. I don't know too much about him, so I can't tell you.
Like,
he could be.
Fucking, who was it? Professor X, old Wiz, was his mom. And Charles was like,
Moira. Yeah.
Like, you had a kid? He was like, I couldn't help it. I was with him, and then we had the kid, and then what mutant powers?
This box was hot. I had to do something with it.
And so yeah, they tried to trap him in like a danger room facility, and they just couldn't hold him. Proteus is some other level shit. Yeah. Y'all seen the meme with Diddy and Magneto? No, I have not.
Nah, me neither. Cause you know they had your boy Magneto in his panties. I don't know why.
A nigga had his manties on.
Yeah, he had his manties on the X, just up, just in his drawer. I was like, yeah, why you get this nigga in his drawer?
Put the collar on his neck because they want to make sure that even if that's a way to emasculate a man. It was like you have him naked. You know, you take all of his clothes. You got the thing on his neck. He can't use his power. We're gonna emasculate you.
Is that why Bo got fired? Because into that kinky shit. Collars and manties.
Possibly. I don't know. The fact that twin sister got to be the biggest hater. Yeah, she hasn't been introduced yet. She'll be introduced in Wolverine and Deadpool. But in this, Bastion is the big bad, along with Mr. Sinister. Bastion is, I guess, a mutant. He is Nimrod from the future infecting a human, and then this human has sex with a human woman, and then it infects, like when Nimrod infects a human, he infects every chromosome of this person. So this man's jizz is like robotic, and then he infects this embryo with nanites, and now this kid turns out to be Bastion. So Nimrod is a dad.
Yeah, because I think
it's like Master Mode and Nimrod.
Yeah, Master Mode and Nimrod mixed together, or whatever. Like the fusion, and
then they make some ultimate mutant killing or mutant. I don't think they want to kill mutants. They want to like
control.
And
then that's the whole thing with Bastion is I guess he has Nimrod's memories or information. I don't even know if he direct access to memories, but like they're in there, so he knows what's supposed to happen or what's going to happen in the future, which has allowed him to manipulate things behind the scenes to like make things happen. It's like he's been the one behind the scenes doing a whole bunch of shit. And also in whatever episode 8, we find out that the Genosha, the thing that happens on Genosha is like a Nexus event type shit. It's like it's a point that has to happen. So I think Gambit's gonna stay dead, or at least unless they bring him back through some other type of means. But like so that incident has to happen because every time Cable tries to stop it, he gets pulled out of the time stream because like this is like the from the what if episode with Doctor Strange, where in that version of Doctor Strange's world, Christine dies and she always dies. It's like that. It's like a nexus point. And also they use a Karmatage, so that's an important thing. So like that's like Doctor Strange's shit. So like they're tying some of the stuff to like MCU shit too as well. like that Nexus Point type of shit. But yes, but we get Tornado Wolverine, which is dope.
We get Tornado. We get Hurricane Wolvie.
He's like he was fucking niggas up. He was in the sky like.
We get Nightcrawler with the 3 rapiers.
Yeah,
and, you know, we
crazy.
get him. We get them fighting back to back. We get an inside look of the blimp. You know, what it's like to be inside of a blimp. We get Jean, Beast, and Cyclops going to Genosha to clean up. Well, I guess clean up is bad, but you know, just to help what's going on in Genosha and help where they can. Beast's reporter girlfriend comes there. She shoos away the camera like, hey, we don't need to shoot this. Let's just be human for a second. Now the thing with Emma Frost, I wanted to ask you, is this them introducing second mutations?
I mean, I guess on the show, yeah. But that is one of her powers, honestly.
But it wasn't a power until there was like a cataclysmic event where it was like her body did this unbeknownst to her, where it was just like something dormant, and then it awakened when there was something happening. Yeah. So she turned into so she had a whole building collapse on her, and she was one of the mutants that survived the attack because her body turned into diamonds, which protected her organs and everything. And she was impenetrable. Yeah. So is this so? Other than her being psychic and her having a power that she didn't know that she had, is this them introducing second mutations?
Yeah, I believe so. It's like, or at least the concept of it, like latent abilities that you didn't know, or just maybe your abilities manifest in a different way than what they normally do. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know what that second mutation shit does to people like Wolverine and Nightcrawler and Beast and Iceman and shit like that. Because
but I don't know. Not everybody has them, I think. That's the other thing.
Oh, most of these niggas have them. Oh, yeah. Iceman becomes Omega when he gets his second mutation. Beast becomes an actual fucking, like, he loses his smart brain and becomes an actual beast. Wolverine becomes an actual, like, he becomes more unhinged. Like, like, these second mutation shits, they fuck people up.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if maybe they'll do that on the show, but maybe not. I don't know if they're going to do all that. That'd be cool.
What else happens?
I mean, obviously, the big shit is Magneto gets free because the
woman feels bad and lets him free
from the UN, and sets him free, and he goes to the North Pole where he's the most powerful he is because he can access the
magnetic things in the ground and shit like that.
Yeah, of the planet, and he sends out like an electromagnetic pulse to shut down all the Sentinels. Enough.
He shows his Omega level powers to a T. I mean, if that shit with the Omega Titan Sentinel was any indication of what he can do, when you affect the whole world by just standing at the tipping point of the world and I shut down. He didn't even try to shut down like the Sentinels or the robot or the humanoid robot. He just shut down electricity. The entire world, anything that runs on magnetic anything, I'm shutting it down. Enough.
Shut it down.
I was right. There's gonna be a point where it was Thanos was right, Magneto was right.
Magneto was right. Yeah.
Everybody's right.
Yeah, and then the episode ends with Professor X showing up and saying, "To me, my X-Men."
But then he only called 4 of them, and I know Rogue and Jubilee kind of upset.
Well, Jubilee locked up. She got the little bling on the neck. Her and Sunspot, they got caught up. Remember?
Oh yeah,
because he's running from the Sentinels, but then his mom turned them in because she don't fuck with mutants like that.
Well, now she doing like some political campaign or like some shit on a board or something. Whereas I can't have my son be a mutant.
A mutant, yeah. And Rogue's still unconscious.
She's still unconscious?
Yeah, she was in the bed. That's where Wolverine and Nightcrawler were like fighting to like defend her because
they went for somewhere or no?
Nah, they was too busy fighting niggas. Oh, okay. They were going crazy. It was crazy.
I mean, so Harry Whitley says so he killed millions, planes fell. Yeah. I mean, if they're humans, then yeah.
No, he just killed people, period.
Yeah.
Anything, like if you had a pacemaker, like I think he shut down all electronics.
Anything electronic fell. If it was to help my fellow mutants with this tragedy that's going on right now with these humanoid sentinels, yes, I killed I give ventilators, ACs, planes,
all of it.
Anything magnetic, electronic, it was gone.
Yeah. which leads me to believe that is part of Bastion's plan. I think he did it on purpose. He knew that she would free Magneto to let him do that because his whole thing is to like show the world, oh look how dangerous mutants are. Look how Professor X lied about dying, like so losing the trust in mutants, and like because he wants the war to happen, because he wants to be able to obviously use that as like, oh, I got this zero tolerance program, so we go and round up all the mutants, and I think that's part of his plan. I think he's been affecting. I think everything has been pretty much part of his plan. We'll see. Obviously, we got 2 more episodes to see if that's true or not. But yeah,
this shit is amazing.
No, I once again ask, what did Bo do, and can we forgive him? Please.
Bo has to come back at some point. I think at the end of the season we'll find out what Bo did. I think he'll actually come out and say it before the powers that be say it. And that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
Because I need to know what's going to happen. Because I think season 2 is done.
Yeah. I think they're going to go back to back.
We don't even know. So do you have any... Okay, so by the time the next episode comes out, the season will be over. Do you have any predictions as to how the season is going to end? Do we get Onslaught? Do we get at least Magneto and Professor X on the same page? Do we get all out Magneto massacre? Like, what do we get?
I don't think Magneto and Professor X are going to be on the same page. I think it's going to be the exact opposite. And I think Magneto is going to be even more set in his like, fuck these human shit, because all the manipulation, all the shit that happened, and all the mutant deaths. And I think it's going to end, if we're not in an outright war, we're definitely on the complete, like, on the razor edge of a mutant human war type shit. And it's going to be all part of, I think Bastion's going to win a little bit.
God's a bad guy when they once in a while.
Yeah, and obviously, which would lead into like season 2 shit, and then maybe by the end of season 2 they'll be able to like repair some of this shit. But I think Bash is gonna win at the end of this. At least it's what it's feeling like. I could be wrong, but
okay. All right.
Yeah, bring Bo back, please. If he, whatever he did was.
I just want to know what he did. After we know what he did, that we can sift through.
But he be
tweeting
about the show, so like I don't know.
He stays tweeting about the show.
He don't seem bitter. Or maybe he just or again, maybe that's just proof of how much care he put into the show, that he's like, even though this business relationship did not work out, I still like, I still give a fuck. We did some really cool shit, and I want y'all to understand. Type shit.
We understand. We just want to know what you did, brother.
That's a fact.
That's it.
If you did anything, maybe you didn't do shit.
If you did anything besides
like, you gay, you gotta go.
Homosexual man. I don't know.
Yeah, you cannot fire a nigga for that, but
I will find a reason. Bastion replaces Kang.
Or Kang replaces Bastion.
Maybe, because we have to take into account that this is still set in 97 and the MCU is set in today's time.
Yeah, and then plus there's all that time travel shit with Cable and Bishop.
Yeah,
and Nimrod is from the future, and shit. So we'll see.
Yeah. All right, Canucks.
Yeah,
you watched the entire season?
I watched it, but I did not pay attention to. I didn't wasn't able to pay as much attention to it as I would have liked to. But I did like have it on like the background and was like watching it.
All right, so I only watched the first episode.
Well, okay.
From what you heard,
yeah,
not what you've seen. Yes,
from what I saw, it was good.
Okay,
it's funny. I understand people, I guess, kind of complaining, saying Knuckles ain't really in it, even though that's not true. He is in it, but I also understand why he wouldn't, because if you look at the show and you look at what Knuckles looks like, I think a large majority of the budget was probably spent on rendering a CGI Knuckles to interact in this real world, and he does, and it looks good. So I think what that means is, hey, yeah, he's in the show, but he's not the complete main focus of the show, because that would be too expensive to do as a television show.
Right.
So that means we're gonna have to find a way around it, and it's gonna be about this character from the second. I guess he was in the second movie. I don't remember.
His weird ass human.
Yeah.
And like a bowling side story and all this.
Yeah.
Stupid stuff.
I mean, but the thing was, like, I think to try to just give before the third time movie goes out, some background to Knuckles and have him grow a connection to, because in the movie he just shows up from wherever he was to like help Robotnik, and then find out Robotnik was lying to him, and then they beat Robotnik, and then now he's on Earth. So now it's like, okay, now he's found.
If anybody that hasn't seen Sonic 2.
I mean, we're talking about Knuckles. How else is he here? But yeah, so I think it's just to like show, oh, he's finding his own people, a group of people is like family, like, and growing a connection to Earth. I think is ultimately what the overall gist of the story is for. But it was good. Like, I liked it, and I will actually like. I want to like go back and like actually really watch it and give it like dedicated time to it. I just didn't get a chance to this weekend.
Dope. Yeah, the first episode I liked. It was kind of like an introduction to Knuckles as a standalone character. They have Tails and Sonic, and they introduce the humans and I guess this other human's backstory as to where, like I said, there's a bowling theme in this, and I guess Knuckles trying to get out of captivity and also help this human, and this human does this, that, and the third. But yeah, from the first episode, I am intrigued to watch the rest of it, but I just don't have Paramount Plus, and I don't want to fucking buy it.
Yeah.
If y'all stop making me pay for shit, then I will, get it at some point.
It's too much. It's too much stuff.
It's too much monies. But we'll see. What do you rate Knuckles? 1 out of 10.
I give it like a 8, 7.5.
Not bad.
I think like it's good. Like, I think it's good. I guess it's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life now, but I think it was good.
It was good. Okay.
Yeah, it's really good.
Harry says my kids loved it. They laughed a lot. It was a very kid centric thing. So
yeah,
I expected kids to like it the way they did, because you get a live action Sonic, and you get live action Tails and Canuck. Can't beat that. That's introducing something that obviously we grew up on in the 90s, and introducing that to a new audience, and it works. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
You did your job.
Yeah, showed up.
Let's see. Topics, man. What do we have for topics? Canucks had the most viewed opening weekend of any Paramount original series to date. That's until Ninja Turtles comes out, and then
yeah, I think it was like
bitches.
Was it 4 million views in like the first 3 days?
Over the course of the show's first 3 days, more than 4 million hours were streamed.
Yeah, hours what? Yeah.
Also making it the most watched Paramount Plus kids and family title ever, including all shows, not just Paramount Plus originals.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know if that's congratulations for Knuckles or sorry for Paramount Plus. Like, nobody watches Paramount Plus, and this is the first thing that they ever had that people actually wanted to watch on the service.
I mean, not necessarily. I think this is just a hot button thing.
So congratulations, Knuckles.
Yeah, congrats to Knuckles. This is in the Sonic universe, so everybody is like
Yeah.
If it's Sonic adjacent, I want to see what goes on, and this probably ties into the third movie. So
yeah,
exactly. So I wanna watch Canuck and see what he's talking about.
Word.
What else we got? We have Sony and investment firm Apollo reportedly submit $26 billion offer to acquire Paramount.
Yeah. So this is like, I mean, we're talking about like last show with Disney. Well, I mean, it started with like Disney and Hulu, or whatever. But I think all these services are going to start kind of collapsing together because there's so many different streaming services. So it might just make sense, like, hey, one company is going to buy another company's whole like catalog and just have one to like reduce the number of streaming services. And I think this might be the beginning of that starting to happen, because it's just way too many fucking streaming services for everybody to reasonably like want to take part in. So it's like, all right, if we make it, instead of 7 of them, there's like 3 or 4 to choose from, that they might have a better chance of having better streaming numbers.
That's a fucking fact.
Yeah, so I think this is the beginning of that.
Kingdom Hearts movie reportedly in the works.
When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby.
I hate this.
What?
I don't want it.
Oh gosh, why not?
This is monkey see, monkey do shit. Where
yes,
yeah, but I don't.
I can't wait.
Is it gonna be live action? Is it 3D?
As far as I was able to tell, I'm thinking it's just gonna be like a CGI, like 3D type movie, not live action. So it'd be like a Mario movie, but like Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
Listen, it's Disney, so you're gonna get Final Fantasy characters and Disney characters in a movie. Come on, dog.
I mean, you can't beat that, but I don't think these kids today give a fuck about Disney like that.
Nah, they will once you can see fucking Mulan and The Lion King together at the same time.
No, I'm telling you, these kids don't give a fuck about Disney the way you think they do.
Nah, let's get down to business.
No,
to defeat the Hun.
Us, people like us, 80s, 90s baby give a fuck about Disney in that capacity, and we grew up with these games, so that hits a certain, spot in our heart. Yeah. If this is just like, Sora from Smash Brothers, and you want to see Donald and Goofy in a wacky adventure, and then every now and then you see a semblance of a Disney character, whoever, a Disney character, something. I'm cool. I don't want to see it. It's probably gonna happen. It's probably gonna have 4 or 5 parts. I'm not excited for it.
You don't want to see a little white kid with big ass feet running around stomping?
I don't.
Flopping?
I honestly, I don't. I don't want to see this. But
I can't wait.
If this is gonna, because Kingdom Hearts does have a very large fan base.
Yeah.
And this will do good if it comes out. But do I personally want to see it? I'll pass.
You don't want to see Tangled and The Little Mermaid?
I don't want to see anything from Kingdom Hearts. In the next,
Harry says his kids don't care. Damn.
Exactly. 6, 11, and 13, they don't give a fuck. They don't know what Kingdom Hearts is.
What? Well, show them.
If they just make it look cool, and then it's like, Mom, I want to see that. Oh my God, it's a gun with a big keyblade.
Yeah, show them the Heartless.
No.
Show them the Nobodies. Show them, make them Organization 13.
I'm cool, dog.
Show them a nigga named Zorgonate that's like 3 different niggas. But it's the same nigga. But it's like 3 different niggas.
Definitely is the same nigga.
Xehanort, whatever his name is, it's like show up 4 different times, but it's like the same dude, but it's a different dude, but it's also kind of the same dude. It's like, I don't know, I'm confused.
I'm a dude playing the dude, guys. There's another dude.
The dude, yeah. I'm confusion, but play it.
Now, something that is for us, The Boys season 4 trailer dropped.
Oh damn!
How you feel about that? It seems just, I don't know if they misdirecting us, but it seems just as bloody as the first 3 seasons.
Oh no, it's definitely gonna be probably even more so.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think The Boys is coming to it. At least the way this feels is like The Boys is coming to an end soon.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
I think season 5 might be the last. I think hot take. I think somebody's gonna die in this one, and I hope it's not Mother's Milk.
Well, I mean, spoilers for last season. We know at least Butcher is on a time clock.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not they find some way to resolve that or
Butcher's not good. He's too much of a main character to die.
No, he might. I mean, but again, if it serves the story, right? Like
if it serves the story, I feel like if you take out Butcher, that drops the ratings down significantly.
Yeah, but also if we know that this last season is our last season, if 4 is setting up for 5 and 5 is last season, it might be a risk they're willing to take because they know they're ending the story anyway.
Well, don't kill him to the last episode then.
Oh, I mean, I'm not saying he's gonna die episode 1, but I'm just saying.
I'm saying Mother's Milk gonna die at least episode 6.
Oh damn! No,
I feel like pre-season, like season finale Eve, like if there's 10 episodes, episode 8 or 9, he gonna catch a hot one. And it's like, damn, my nigga. And now we fucked up, and now we got to go kill all these fucking soups.
Nah, there's only one black person on the show. They can't kill him.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's gonna be Mother's Milk. I think it might be the woman or like
they kill A-Train.
What's the no? I think A-Train gonna catch a hot one too. I think Noir and A-Train about to catch one. And they are the 2 black ones, but you can't tell Noir is black because he's in a costume, but he is a black costume.
Dead. Huh? I gotta know where he came from. He dead.
Don't matter. I'm just saying that I think A-Train has a lot of karma coming his way, And I think he's gonna catch a hot one. I think Noir is gonna catch a hot one. Cause if you spoiler for fuck y'all. Spoiler for anybody who hasn't watched the trailer, they found something to actually kill Soups. And I think the first Soup that they kill, they previewed a bunch of new Soups in the 7. But I don't think the first Soup that they kill with this new serum or power or whatever isn't something that somebody that just got introduced to it. I think it's a Soup that we hold near and dear to our hearts. I think it's gonna be A-Train and Noir.
Look, I don't hold A-Train to nothing near and dear in my heart. He can go.
I mean, he can go, but I'm just saying somebody that's been there since season 1. Like, he's been there since episode 1, minute 2.
Yeah.
Where he killed that girl. So I think he's gonna catch a hot one.
Yeah. Good. He deserved it. Die.
Yeah.
Let me not say that. I don't hate them, but I was like, damn, you could have been staying up.
I think one of the boys actually dies. I think what's the man with the accent that loves the Asian chick?
Oh, Frenchie?
Frenchie. I think he's one of the ones where we've grown accustomed to, where he's like, a hopeless romantic. He wants to help. He loves this girl. And I think, if these writers are clever, if these writers, follow the trend that goes on with most writing, I think they kill him, where it was like, damn, not Frenchie.
Nah, if they kill Frenchie, I'm not watching the show no more.
That's a lie.
It is, but I fuck Frenchie.
Y'all see Monkey Man? I meant to go watch that shit during my vacation break, but I might go watch it next week.
Yeah, I did. I'm talking about this shit like last episode or whatever. Yeah. I did want to go see that shit, but I just never went.
Yeah. You still don't have no liquor on your side?
Nah, nigga, I drank it.
I drink it.
I'm lying. Oh wait, I'm lying. I got some.
Oh,
shit. I thought that was empty.
Oh, look at you. Look at God. Look at God, man.
Yo, close your eyes. You didn't see this.
Take a shot with me. You don't need a shot glass. Just measure it out in a fucking red Solo. You be all right.
I was looking for a red Solo. Looking to see if I had one.
It's okay. It's Cinco de Mayo, man.
Ronaldo.
You ain't never take that second shot, my guy. I did take
it. You're working on it right now.
I definitely took that shit. You wasn't looking.
Salute.
You about to take it from the bottle?
This is my bottle. Ain't nobody gonna drink from it.
I just wanted you to measure a shot and not take a whole fucking gulp.
We'll be all
right. Will we? Cinco de Drinkle. Boy Kills World. I want to watch that too. I keep getting YouTube ads about that, and now this is one time where the YouTube ads worked.
It's like heaven.
Strong, bitch.
Oh, it's gonna be a good day.
My name is Marco Julio Dominguez. Ooh, yeah, remember. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Oh, so good.
But yeah, The Boys looks good as always.
That does. I think
doesn't disappoint.
June, I think is coming.
June 13th.
Yeah.
So first episode drops. With Canuck, I didn't think this was gonna drop all the episodes at once. But they did.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know because I don't watch anything on Paramount, so I don't know what they're
until that Ninja Turtles drop, right?
Yeah, I don't know what their distribution. No, I don't have it.
Just making sure.
I don't know what their distribution style is. Everybody's different. Like Netflix binges, Disney's weekly, and Hulu's whatever the hell they want to do when they want to do it. So I don't know. Everybody's a little different.
Mufasa teaser trailer. Mufasa. I don't get this. I don't understand it. I don't want it.
All I'm gonna say is shout out to Beyonce, nigga.
What, nepotism works?
Nigga, I think she fleeced them niggas. Whatever deal she signed for her to show up in the Lion King or whatever, she was like, I bet I'm gonna do this, but then y'all niggas owe me for the rest of my life. Because she was in Lion King. Yeah, she did Lion King, she did the soundtrack, and then I get them mixed up. What was it, Chloe
Bailey?
Yeah, it was in Little Mermaid. And
I'm talking about Halle.
Or Halle. Whichever one is the one that was in Little Mermaid.
Halle was in Little Mermaid, yeah.
Yeah, because they're like her artists or something like that, right? I don't know if she manages them or
proteges. I don't think they're signed to her, I don't think. But they're like their proteges.
But she's involved in their career.
Yeah.
So I think she's like, I'm going to do this movie. I'm going to do the soundtrack. You're going to find something for my artist. And then now you're going to find something for my daughter.
Oh, yeah.
She was like, I mean, she fleeced them niggas, and shout out to her
because Jay-Z and Beyonce rich. Blue Ivy ain't rich. Get your own fucking money. Get it how you live.
Start working.
Earn
your keep. Your keep.
You up 80 now? You want to be on stage dancing? All right, so you can do some voiceover work. Get out there talking to this mic. You want to be great?
Earn your keep.
Let's get to it.
Yeah, I don't want this.
Yeah, me neither.
I think I said that when we first was starting talking about, like, especially. First off, I don't want it because it's in the same vein of was it 2019? That movie
no, because you hate prequels.
Well, I hate prequels. That's part of it, but also the unless they changed something between this movie and the last movie, they were like lifeless, kind of in that 2019 remake. Just because.
What did I say before? Smooth 5.
Yeah, Smooth 5. Yeah, exactly. It's like
this shit was horrible. Like, I want no lifelike ass lions. Fuck this shit.
Exactly. Can't emote. Can't really show no emotion. So like, I don't necessarily want more of that. And then it's like cool. I mean, I guess maybe they could show something cool because like Ayaz Mufasa and his whole story shit. So there was something.
It's bullshit.
Yeah,
because they're saying this man that has no royal blood. What is not man, royal? But this lion that has no royal blood in him apparently rose to dominance somehow, some way in the fucking jungles of Africa. I don't know why I see a meerkat in a warthog in it. That's stupid as shit.
Timon and Pumbaa when they first started dating.
Stupid as shit. They got Rafiki narrating the shit. I get Rafiki. He been with him since he was a youth. That's cool. But I'm just saying, I would have rather seen the Scar story. I would have rather seen the Scar story. Well, the rise of Mufasa through the eyes of Scar.
Oh, because I was gonna say, I guess you'll probably get that in this as well. I would assume
that's not the same as a Mufasa movie. I would have loved it because the only time that I can remember in recent history where they have gone through the perspective of the bad guy is Maleficent and Cruella. That's it. Yeah. Everything else has been a princess, a good guy, a fucking animal, something that tugs on your heartstrings, something. Oh shit! You just shall I take another shot?
Yeah, no, don't worry about that. That didn't happen. Keep going.
Fuck was I saying? Yeah, they need to do the perspective of the bad guy. I would love it if they did the rise of Mufasa through Scar, where it was like, they're both brothers, they both want the crown, but Scar is, whoever the fuck he is, he's downtrodden, he has mange or whatever the fuck. I would have loved to see where it was like Mufasa's getting all this praise, or he's making efforts in the jungle, and then Scar is trying to do it, then he just falls by the wayside, and then you see this gradual like separation of royalty and the underworld, and I would love to see that through Scar's eyes. But they just want to focus on the light and Mufasa and his trials and tribulations and becoming a lion and meeting Sarabi and having Simba and all this shit.
Yeah.
Damn, Kendrick is Scar and Drake Mufasa. In a sense.
So Adonis is gonna kill Drake?
No, Adonis is gonna kill Kendrick. I mean, should I would like that. I would like if he put Adonis on his next track, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like this angle. It's something I'll watch if it comes on Disney Plus. It's not something I'm gonna break my neck and go to the theaters for.
I'm not running to this. I'm not like.
I didn't like the first one, so I don't like this one. And I'm actually with you on this one. I don't fuck with this prequel of like Mufasa. we clearly know what happens to Mufasa. I don't want this.
He's a king.
Yeah, he's a king. He dies, and it's trash.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
but they could do the thing of this is Mufasa at this age in the pride. I don't know. There are a lot of things you can skip and go through before you get to actual. I have a son. I'm the king, and I ultimately die trying to save my son.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
They have a son off. No, have a daughter off. How about that? Where's this other kid?
That's Lion King 2, no?
No.
Or 3?
3, 2.
No,
Lion King 2.
Isn't 2 with Simba's daughter and Scar's son? Yeah. Which is weird because wouldn't that make them cousins or whatever?
I don't think. I don't think Scar is Mufasa's biological brother. I think he's someone that his parents found and took in type thing. which is why he looks because in what I saw, like I said, he has mange. He's kind of grayish. He looks a little sickly, but he's still like a lion of like. He looks evil. He looks like evil Mufasa.
Yeah.
But I'm not jacking this one. Yeah. I'm not jacking this one. Disney.
What if? And then maybe this might be interesting. What if Scar? Because like they're saying, what if a unknown lion becomes king or whatever? What if Scar was the actual like son of the king and queen, and then they find Mufasa and they just like him better and then make him king, and then maybe that's why Scar hates that motherfucker.
I mean, well, this could be internet fodder or something I saw a long time ago that was just tape the Knicks. Fuck! What's the next game?
What, today?
I mean, it's today, but I don't know what time it comes on because my mother's out of town. She's in Vegas and she wants me to tape the Knicks game. I don't know what time the Knicks game comes on. What time does the Knicks? 7:30. Bitch, just leave me alone. Text me like it was right now. But yeah, I mean that could be a possibility. Who knows? It could be a third brother. Who knows? I don't fucking know.
Oh shit, Roy, Lion Roy,
Raul,
Mufasa,
Scar, and
Ronaldo, Raul.
What was that movie where Jesus had a brother and it was like Bob or Bill or some shit?
I have no idea.
It was like Jesus, the high, mighty, exalted one, and Bill.
Bob.
No, it wasn't Jesus. It was Santa Claus or some shit. It was like Saint Nicholas, the old high exalted one, and then it was like Robert
Claus.
Robert Claus. Shout out to Bobby. I just hit mad buttons. Noise. Let's see. What is the next topic? Gaming news, man. Tetris is partnering with 7-Eleven to release a handheld.
Yeah.
Do we think this is like McDonald's level handheld where it's like it's just very 8-bit toys?
Yeah, I mean something like that. I mean, if you look like in the article,
you get a free fucking glizzy and then you get like a little handheld thing.
Nah, you got to pay for this. I think it's like $40. Like you show, it's like it's in the shape of a slushie, but like it's cut in half, and then on the flat side is like a screen with buttons, controls. It's like Tetris, but it's like
this shit might be worth something someday. I'm about to get this shit.
It might be.
Not even might be.
I think it's like $30-$40. And I was like, I just saw it. I was like, that's so stupid. When I heard about it, I was like, oh, this is stupid. So I just threw it in there. I was like, it's like,
so you're not gonna get it?
I don't even know where 7-Eleven is.
Stratford.
Oh, that's too far.
It's not. It's the
next
too
town
far
over. For me. Yeah, but it's too far for me to drive all the way over there just
you work in Hartford.
I mean, you got that.
Stop playing with me, son. Yeah, they aren't related. They went with real life approach of lion brothers really don't exist in the wild when it comes to lion prides. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, you a Tetris nigga.
I am.
You can go to fucking 7-Eleven, spend $40. What? How much that bottle cost?
$20.
$40 more. I mean, $20 more. You got a fucking machine that'll last you the rest of your life. You could pay. Your student loans is done. So when you're fucking 50, 60, 65, you're like, hey son, I got this. You remember 7-Eleven? Oh, those are long gone and overdone. Oh, look at this. It still works. Oh, I'm gonna pass away and give you all my treasures. Goodbye, son.
That's assumption that I'm having kids, nigga.
You are. You're a daddy now. You don't even know yet.
Yo, do not say that, nigga.
Nah, I'm Bishop. I know. I see into the future, nigga.
See the future. Yeah, that's the other thing about that fucking birthday party. A bunch of old bitches. All them just trying to fucking.
They're trying to fuck you?
Convince me that. Nah, they just kind of convinced me to have a kid.
Oh. With them?
It was all that, yeah. No. With my girlfriend.
Oh.
Who's not 70 years old. Listen, if they can have able to have a baby at 70, God bless them.
Listen, if your mother's friends ain't trying to fuck you, I don't think you living life right. Like they might have seen you grow up, but now you're a man. You're a man.
70, not at 70, nigga.
Hey, they say that women don't hit the sexual peak till they're like 45 and they don't stop.
Oh shit! So tell me to hop out one of them old bros, like
dog. Get the fuck to it.
I got you.
Oh man. Oh.
It's an old box.
Yeah, I mean that's the way to go.
Blow the dust off it, like
blow the dust off, blow the back out.
Word, like a Nintendo cartridge.
All you gotta do is get in that trust fund. She got kids your age, but Big Hesh Joe, Big 15, he was out here. Oh no!
Right, let's get on it.
That's what you're doing. You was wiping that box clean.
Wipe it down.
What? Oh man. Let's see. All right. Let me finish this up so I can record with this Canadian nigga. Gaming news. Tetris is then we did that. Microsoft made an X-Men 97 Xbox Series X actually wrapped in a comic book.
Yeah.
Now,
so it's
well, no, it's something that's I think they're doing a giveaway for that, and there's only one made or something like that. But they also made Xbox controllers.
Yeah.
With the different colors of X-Men on it. Well, Charles's X-Men on it and Magneto. So we have a Wolverine, Beast, Gambit, Morph, Jubilee, Jean Grey, Magneto, Storm, Cyclops, Rogue, and Bishop controllers for the Xbox Series X. I guess you can go to xbox.com or you can click this
I think it was like their
link.
Twitter or something like that too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you gotta follow somebody, tweet this, do the hashtag something.
And all, I mean, I'm assuming that the packaging is like that, but all the packaging is like, it looks like toy box packaging for the controllers and shit.
Oh,
like
the packaging
and all that shit in the background.
The case is not like flimsy and plastic. It's actual, like you can save this if you want to. On the back of the packaging, it has a comic book strip on it.
Yeah, it's an actual comic.
It's comic.
It's like a 2-page comic or something like that. It just looks cool, and I was like, damn, why would you make this a sweepstakes thing and not something people could just buy?
Because that's a lot of money.
Yeah, that they're losing out on.
Yeah, but the whole point of exclusivity is to make as least of them as possible and just have people fucking kill over them.
You're right.
DC Marvel news: the official Deadpool and Wolverine trailer has been released. What do you think about it?
Oh my god, I cannot wait for this stupid fucking movie.
Oh, it's gonna be so stupid.
Yeah, so there's we get a few things. So we get was it Cassandra Nova? We get the reveal that that's the actual villain of the movie. We see a Doctor Strange portal. So we're like, like the fling ring type portal.
I saw somebody say that they were there at the end of Endgame, but we didn't notice it.
We didn't notice it was in the background. They're probably gonna do something stupid like that, but that'd be awesome.
That would be fucking amazing. Where it was like, Spidey, look out!
Yeah, you see running through. But yeah, it just looks good. Obviously, it's gonna be rated R. They have a few, so like, because you couldn't really see it so well, but like in the trailer they showed what looks like to maybe be Sabretooth. It looks like the Ray Park Toad. They have Pyro from like the first 2 X-Men movies. So like it's gonna be a chance for like, I think they're gonna go through like the Fox movies and have some of all those Fox characters show up.
Right.
So that's gonna be cool. And then I was just excited for the movie because the trailer's stupid. It looks dumb. Like, so it looks like they're gonna it's gonna be Deadpool. Like the MCU isn't gonna ruin it. It's gonna be, they're letting it be rated R. So they had like a cocaine joke in the last 30 seconds of the trailer. So it's like, all right, we still gonna be able to do what we expect from Deadpool, and that's heartening. So hopefully this movie turns out well because we need it.
We definitely need it.
But also, I just said something else I forgot to like say during like X-Men. It's like hero. Obviously, superhero fatigue is not real. It's not a thing. What is a thing is not good quality stuff. That's where the issue is coming from. Because obviously, if the quality is good enough, people are going to have a fervor for it. People have a fervor for X-Men because it's been good. It's written well. So like, if they can get back to where they're doing Winter Soldier type shit, like, then I think people will be back on board. I think the problem is we haven't been there.
I don't necessarily think that's true.
No, you think it's hero fatigue? Period.
I think because we're so far removed from actual Marvel animation, I feel like because after me watching the X-Men, the original series and how it ended, we didn't, I feel like a lot of people who did watch it until the end didn't get closure the way they wanted to, because if Professor X just gets lifted into the air, it's like, okay, what the fuck happens to the X-Men? I feel like it's a lot of people just actually like getting closure as to what the fuck would happen next. I mean, let me retract that. I feel like you're half right and half wrong. I feel like there isn't a superhero fatigue, but I feel like there is a re-energized spirit when it comes to this animation fact, where it was like, okay, y'all bringing back something from our childhood or from like a certain people's childhood, where y'all making us relive that feeling. And this is what would have happened if this would have continued in the 90s or the 2000s or something like that. I think it's just a fresh new take, and superhero fatigue is definitely a real thing. I think if this would have came out after when What If dropped in December, I think if this would have dropped alongside that, we still would have had that, oh my god, all right, what's next? But I think the fact that it's good is kind of like a I've been drinking, so I can't find the word for it. But it's like it's a dichotomy with it, where it's like we still have superhero fatigue, but this is so good I can't look away.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that maybe that's more my point than anything. Is like but I think it's not with the fact that they exist. I think it is the quality of what exists, because like we get Gen V and we get The Boys, and people don't have any problem watching that stuff. We have Invincible, that's superhero shit, and people love that. I think it's just.
What would I say if there wasn't a gap? I feel like we would have been less apt to have like watched this right away. Whereas like if this dropped right after What If, I feel like we wouldn't have ran to this as quickly as we ran to it. Like, oh, this shit drops in March, April, something like that, and this trailer is this. It was like, yo, if y'all giving us shit back to back to back to back to back, all right, I need a break, whatever. But it was like, What If drops, and then what's Deaf Girl?
Oh,
Echo drops in November. What If drops in December. We haven't really had anything Marvel-esque, but then y'all give us a break, and then this drop. If this dropped January, nah, I don't think we would have ran to this as like it would have been like,
I disagree,
a word of mouth thing where it was like, yo, that X-Men shit is all right.
That's what happened with this. No, it was word of mouth. People was like, I'm gonna check out this first episode. I was like, oh shit, what is this?
Nigga, as soon as they said it, I was on board. I didn't need nobody to tell me.
You was on board to give it a shot, right? You wasn't on board for like, oh no, I'm watching it. It was like, all right, I'll check it out. Well, and it's like, oh, this is good. For me
personally, I was on board where it was like, hey, X-Men, and y'all taking it back to the 90s, 97, where it was like, all right, y'all gonna update the animation style, but more so just extend on a storyline that we already have. I was like, nigga, I'm on board. I was fucking with X-Men. Like, I was fucking with X-Men until I remember watching it till like season 3. Yeah. Or like the end of 4, or maybe like the beginning of 4, where I was like, I don't fucking with it. I want to see what happened, but now I don't know what happened. So now I got to watch the whole first part of X-Men to know what the fuck is happening now. But yeah, if this would have dropped, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. If this would have dropped in January after What If, I'd have been like, nah, I need a break. But yeah. You sure you're?
Yeah, I'm good.
Saying, if you want to go out after this, get some tacos, let me know.
All right.
What else? Marvel Studio. So the Deadpool Wolverine trailer, you like it? You fuck with it?
I do. I fuck with it. I'm super excited. I think it comes out July, I believe.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. It looks good.
It looks good.
Obviously, a trailer's a trailer.
Yeah,
right. A trailer's a trailer, and it can end up falling all the way apart. But fingers are crossed.
I have high hopes for this, and I'm gonna keep those high hopes until I watch it. Yeah. I don't think the only thing I don't like about this Wolverine and Deadpool movie is them leaking stuff and certain reports that I see on my timeline where it was like, oh, Taylor Swift was playing Dazzler, or like this scene depicts this, so this might be happening, or we've heard sources from such and such that this person might be in them. I'm like, yo, just let the fucking movie come out and let's just be surprised as fans.
Yeah. I mean, that's just the unfortunate times we live in with the internet connectivity the way we are, and social media, Twitter, Twitter and all that kind of shit. It's just where we are, where you're just going to get information. Unless you like go through and set your keywords to block certain shit. And even then, some stuff will probably slip through. It's just where we are. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. You're just going to get information.
That's how I felt about fucking X-Men when I was like, when they was talking about Easter eggs, they said, oh, Polaris and such is in this episode. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even watch it yet.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
But yes, Wolverine and Deadpool, or Deadpool and Wolverine, I am excited for. Marvel is reportedly interested in Keke Palmer for a big role in the MCU. Honey child.
Keke, do you love me?
Keke Palmer, she will be playing who?
They didn't say, and obviously, I mean, a lot of people's, internet thing was Rogue, maybe, because she got a little bit of that southern accent.
Yes.
So people's doing Rogue, but no idea really. I just think
appreciate
it's interesting.
Shabazz. Thank you. But yes, a Rogue-esque.
Yeah, Rogue or Storm maybe.
Storm-esque.
Yeah, I mean, she could be anybody. She's a good actor, I believe. So I think anything they throw at her, I think she could handle.
Oh, she can get that sugar shit off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But she black, so people, if they make her rogue, the world's gonna the world is gonna implode if they make her rogue.
I feel like that's one of those roles where you can't go wrong with. She's black from Louisiana.
I mean, listen.
How bad can this actually be when you got a woman with a like you always say, like what we talked about with Batman a while ago, there's nothing in this storyline that has to say that she has to be specifically like of a certain race. So Rogue can be black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Asian, whatever. It's just like someone in New Orleans with a certain accent that grew up in a town, and she just touches somebody and gets powers.
Yeah, like that doesn't.
She doesn't have to be white Anglo-Saxon
to do it. Yeah, she might be white to do that.
Yeah. So I mean, if she was like a fucking Earth 7-2 Rogue, I would love that.
Which is possible. Like there's a possibility of that.
Definitely.
Where she might not even be the main Rogue, but she's just a rogue for whatever movie they're gonna do.
Keke though, I don't know what's gonna happen.
What's wrong with Keke? You don't like Keke Palmer?
I mean, we've been wrong before. When I say we, I mean like this podcast, which is like I don't like this casting, but then it turned out to be all right.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to casting, I'm at the point where I'm trying not to overreact.
Yeah, I'll just see what's happening and then I'll take it.
Yeah. Exactly. Let me just watch it first, because almost every time we were like, oh my God, what the fuck are y'all doing? And you watch it like, you know what?
It wasn't that bad.
Either it wasn't that bad or they did an excellent job, right?
Right.
And very rarely has it been like I think the only thing that I can think of in the last 5 to 10 years that I can think of, maybe there's probably a few more examples, but it would be like Jared Leto's Joker, right?
Yeah.
And even some of that, and I don't necessarily put all of that on him necessarily, because I think the way that film was edited and this is what they ended up doing with Joker was not great, even though he was way over the top, and I hate the stupid tattoo on his forehead. Like, so I don't love, but that's also not his fault. He doesn't make the character design; he just plays the character. So again, even some of that stuff ain't even his fault that they made him look stupid. They just made him look stupid, and then it was like, all right, he was in this movie for 3 minutes and didn't really do shit. I think he's supposed to have a bigger role in that movie. It didn't pan out that way. But so even that one, I gave a little leeway to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Kiki can rogue me up anytime she wants.
I mean, hey, I'm not mad at Kiki. I mean, Kiki ain't bad.
No,
yeah.
Not to me.
Not to me either. Wesley Snipes, though, is bad for me. But he will reportedly reprise his role as Blade during the events of a multiverse saga.
As he should.
As he fucking should.
Because I mean, X-Men gets a lot of the praise and Spider-Man gets a lot of praise, but before that it was Blade, right? And if it wasn't for Blade being the success it was, I don't think
Blade made Marvel. Let's fucking talk about that.
Yeah, just because he was a success, and then that gave them confidence to do Spider-Man, and then that was a success, and that gave them confidence to do X-Men, and that was a success, and then that ended up leading to the MCU as we know it now. So I think it's important that he gets paid some respect and homage to, because it's all X-Men this, and it's all Spider-Man, and they got to come back. Hugh Jackman's coming back. Toby came back for the No Way Home. So I do think it's important to include Wesley while he's still alive in something.
Oh hell yeah!
Because without Blade, I don't think we would have got any of the stuff we got.
Howard the Duck.
I mean,
I don't know what the fuck he was. He was in something mad early, but yeah, Howard the Duck.
Yeah, no, there was a Howard Duck movie in the
I know it is,
80s. Yeah.
But I would love to see Wesley Snipes in Blade uniform. Yeah, in like a multiverse-esque something.
Yeah, just old man Blade or type of shit.
Old man Blade. Yeah, that would be dope. I mean, y'all bullshitting, but I would love a Blade, you know how they talk about old man Batman and fucking whatchamacall?
Robin or
what's homie name from Batman Beyond?
Oh, Terry McGinnis.
Yeah, Terry McGinnis. Yeah. I would like how they talk about that. I would love like an old man Blade where like Blade's predecessor or whatever the fuck is dead, and like Blade's taking on that role, and then there's like a new like Daywalker, something like that. I would love something like that.
That'd be cool. Especially because we never get this other Blade movie. That ain't never coming out.
Shout out to Mahershala.
Yeah.
Marshmallow Ali. Speaking of blacks in different roles, Winston Duke wants to play Batman in the DCU.
Yeah, and again, nothing about Batman says he can't be black. To me,
you say that all the time. Yeah, but is it true?
Yeah. The only thing that, and I hate to say this because I don't think that it is even necessarily true anymore, especially if we're talking about a modern 2004 version of Batman, is the generational wealth thing is the only thing that would cause hangups in the fact that obviously in America, black people.
Well, Winston Duke just wants to act and be like, I am vengeance.
Yeah, he's vengeance. And he's like 9 feet tall. Like, so let him be Batman if you want to be. I know he said he wanted to be Batman, and then fucking was it Alan Richardson has been pretty vocal about being Batman. He's Reacher in the Amazon show. He's the voice of Raphael in the Michael Bay Turtle movies, and I think a lot of people, if they ever seen Blue Mountain State, would know him as Thad Castle. Yeah. I mean, and I'm not mad at that either. If they actually was to go with that. I'm not mad at Winston Duke wanting to be Batman. I don't think they're gonna do it, but I ain't mad at him saying, "Hey, I'll be Batman."
Well, something I didn't know is Rashad Allen says Winston did a voice for Batman show on Spotify, and he sounded cool.
Oh, like that the serious thing.
Yeah, like the episodic things that they be doing on Spotify and Apple sometimes. I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you make a black man be the voice, he can be behind the cowl.
I feel like he's too big.
I mean, Ben Affleck is like
eye chaps and shit. He thick.
I mean, that's thick. What you want. Diesel.
Pause. That man thick. It's a thick one.
Batman gotta be able to beat up fucking villains and shit. He fights a fucking giant crocodile.
Not with them thighs though.
He might got try and go choke him with his fucking thighs and fucking giant triangle.
Nah, Batman don't have ass like that.
He do now. Double cheeked up on a Thursday.
Double cheeked up on a I am vengeance. Drop down, get your eagle on.
Like, is that your cape flapping in the wind? No, that's just my cheeks clapping together.
Yo, imagine you coming down and it's flipping. That's my cheeks flapping in the wind.
Oh shit.
Oh, that is an image.
Yes, pause.
Yes, it's double pause, triple pause. Yeah. And last but not least, Giancarlo Esposito reveals he has been cast in the MCU, but the role has not been one that fans. What? The role will not be one that fans have thousands in the past. What? Theorized.
Theorized in the past.
I'm drunk. Theorized.
Because remember they was doing the whole like Professor X thing or whatever.
Yeah,
Magneto. I think they wanted him to be Professor X, and I think Denzel is Magneto, I believe.
Yeah, but they were talking about like a live action, or like they was fan casting.
Yeah. So they're saying he does have a role in the MCU, but it's not obviously not gonna be Professor X.
Yeah,
so it's not whatever he was thinking. Well, who it could be, couldn't tell you.
Not at all.
But I mean, he's got range, so I think put him wherever you want to put him, and I think he'll be able to do the role.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't know who he even might be.
Ra's al Ghul.
I mean, his regalness might say Bastion. His regalness.
But that's not MCU.
Yeah. MCU isn't Bastion.
No, I said Ra's al Ghul, but then I was like,
no.
Yeah, it's DC. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm excited that they got him.
Yeah,
I just don't know what.
They're probably trying to make him like a scientist nigga or something.
Yeah,
like
that's like an integral part in something.
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, look, he's a good actor and he's menacing, so I'm sure they'll make him a villain. He does that villain shit role. That's kind of where he got pigeonholed into after Breaking Bad. He got all the villain roles, not all of them, but he's a villain now. He's like that smart type of villain, not like
Auntie is a man now.
Whooping feet.
Whooping feet. Push a T.
Yeah. Pushing me, man. Push a T.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kendrick, man.
Shout out to Kendrick, man. Let us know in the comments who you think is winning this battle. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Yeah.
Use the hashtag Dojo265. Let's see who you think is winning this beef. As far as we record this on Sunday, there's only a certain amount of diss records out. We don't know if Drake or Kendrick is going to drop again, but we'll see. That is it for topics. So picks, man. What do we have for picks?
My pick is gonna be Neal Brennan's new stand-up special, Crazy Good, on Netflix. If you like Neal Brennan, you'll like this shit.
Right.
With it. I was gonna do Cat Williams shit, but I didn't get to finish it.
Oh, it's alright. I give it like a 6.5.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't get to watch it live. So
I mean, it's on there.
Yeah. I'm get to it.
And my pick is it's called Ninja Kamui.
Oh yeah.
It is on HBO Max, I think.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. They drop episodes weekly. At first I didn't like it, but I feel like I watched so many episodes that I have to finish it. So first 5 or 6 episodes, I was like, I'm not really fucking with this. The art style is kind of like, I mean, it's regular, like, the modern day anime art style, but the storyline, I was like, But then I've been watching so much of it that I'm just like, I have to finish it. So I think they're at like episode like 11 or 10 or some shit like that by now. But yeah, check that out. It's on Adult Swim. If you want to check it out on there, it's on HBO Max. If anything, you want to check that out there. I believe that's it. Like I said earlier, after you finish listening to this, well, Hesh, I have all these interviews in the tuck. What do you want to do interview wise? Do you want to do Pokemon or we do want to do Rockstar?
Let's do Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Battle in that. When we talk about rap battles.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So about 2 months ago, or something like that. I talked to the original singer of the Pokemon theme song when they were in the console. Let me get his name just in case, because I have been drinking and I have forgotten Pokemon theme song singer.
Person.
Yes.
William.
So about a month or two ago, I did speak to the original singer of the Pokemon theme song, Mr. Jason Paige. It was a quick little 15-20 minute interview. He has some things to do, but I feel like we got a good grasp on, what he went through when recording that, his other life ventures. He also sang backup for Michael Jackson, which is fucking wild as hell. It did sound like he was recording this interview on a baked potato, so when you listen to it, just
bear with us,
cognitive of that. There are a couple interruptions with the Wi-Fi signal and things like that, so you can go ahead and check that out right now. All right, so Three Ninjas Podcast, Domino, Hesh Jones, Bobby, also Domino Effect Podcast, and also I go by the name of Domino. And today we have one of those ones. If you'd have told 10-year-old me that at some point I would be talking to the voice of a generation, I wouldn't have fucking believed you. Now, right now we have just more than the voice of the singer of the Pokemon theme song. We have a singer, producer, songwriter, creator, entertainer of sorts, if you will. We have Mr. Jason Paige. Jason, how are you?
Yo, what's up? What's up? Three, all three in the house.
Something like that. Now my first question is, how are you, first of all?
I'm chilling. I'm very good. I'm about to go to my girl's Georgian themed, and that's Georgian over in Eastern Europe, Russia area.
Okay, yeah.
Party
yeah,
for her mom's,
and
I'm gonna be singing a couple of crazy songs at this event in a crazy Georgian outfit with this big Georgian hat that looks like Michael Jackson afro. It's crazy.
Is that why that they invited you guys, so they can get you to sing?
It's one of the reasons. Everybody sings at this event, though. They go all out with the entertainment. So I'm very excited. They even flew somebody in who's a Georgian singer star that is going to appear. I'm going to be singing for all these people who and most of the content's going to be in Russian. So all right, let's do it. International.
Now, are you getting paid for this? No, because she's your girlfriend. It's cool, but I'm providing a service.
Well, they support all of my work, and they distribute all of my events, and lots of people show up because of this incredible community of people here local. When I do a local event, like I just did my Beatles Gospel Nativity, which is called Both a Hard Day, Silent Night. It's over here somewhere right there.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
And that's a Beatles Gospel Nativity. We take the Beatles music, and I wrote gospel arrangements to tell the story of the Nativity, which is incredible. We do it every year in a Los Angeles theater, and this past year it was bigger and better than ever. We've had a whole bunch of superstars in that show. Leslie Odom, who's a Tony Award, he was in Hamilton. He's got all kinds of mad credits. Ty Taylor, who's the singer of Vintage Trouble and also a super Broadway star. Joanna Jones, another incredible singer. All these amazing people that have been through the show, that have helped us develop the show over the years, and it keeps getting bigger every year. So it's good to have the local community involved as well. So that's kind of what I get back from performing at this event tonight, is my sort of love for the local community, and they return it by coming to my shows.
Got you. Okay. It kind of balances out, kind of evens out. Now, a lot of people know you as the Pokemon theme song guy. With all the dope stuff that you do, obviously you just rattled off a bunch of things and what you're going to do tonight. Does it ever bother you that most people only care or know you as the singer of the original theme song of Pokemon?
You know, when you say most people, you're talking about 2 billion people. So I'm happy that those 2 billion
Right.
people
Yeah. I
have
mean,
my my voice running around in their head, rent
yeah.
free, by the way. But there's another billion people that have heard the other things that also don't know. So
Mhm.
the majority of the people on the planet don't know that my voice was rent free in their head when I say Subway eat fresh, or the quilted quick picker upper, or oh it's an itsy witsy teeny weeny giggy wiggy baby Emily, Barbie walks Emily last right away. You know what, these things are not uncredited experiences.
Yeah.
So we do our art. In some cases we're in a celebrity obsession syndrome. Everybody
Mhm.
wants to likes, everybody wants to follows, everybody wants to shares. But
Mhm.
I have spent a lot of my life not getting those, because what they're really following is Subway, what they're really following is Bounty, what they're really following is Barbie or Pokemon. And
Mhm.
they're not, and I'm just in service to the greater motive, the greater intention of the song.
Right.
And so I'm very used to people not knowing who I am, and I actually in some ways prefer it, because when you look at a Salvador Dali, I'm walking around on the streets here in Abbot Kinney, and I see this incredible mural of this woman, and these babies, and they're flying through the air with these cars zooming around and all this crazy abstract thing. I'm not thinking about the artist up there with his spray cans, sprays painting the whole thing. I'm
Mm.
in the art, and that's what art should be
Mhm.
in many ways. Art isn't look at me, everybody look at me, everybody look at me.
Right.
And it's just like that's what we've come to, the celebrity obsession syndrome, where everybody wants to do art so that everybody can look at them.
Yeah, know who they are. Yeah.
And there's very little art that's there for the art to have its impact over you independent of the artist.
Mhm.
And that's how it should be. Well, I mean, I'm not saying that celebrity obsession syndrome doesn't have its value,
Right.
and that we shouldn't want to be liked. I mean, that's a inherent sort of holdover from our childhood, where
Mhm.
we seek love and we want to get that love from our parents. And maybe because we are so divorced from the family, and families don't really love their children, they send them off to school for 12 years, they
Mhm.
pop them on social media, they hand them an iPad, they get them involved in sports and all these extracurricular activities, and they don't actually provide the love in the family. They don't do things together, build things together, create things together. So we go out into the world and we just want that love even more
Mhm.
with our likes and our follows and our shares. And we don't create things for the sake of creation
Creation
itself.
is putting some leaving your
And
mark on the
that's
world, even though people might not know who left that mark. It's just like, hey, this thing might inspire the next great thing, and so on and so forth. It's a, part of,
Yep.
it's a
I mean,
domino
you got
effect
a
of
dope
stuff.
hat on. Look at that hat. That's a dope hat. It's keeping you warm. It looks nice. It has function. It has form. It's appealing. And it doesn't say the name of the person, right, who made the hat on it on the
Right.
front, at least maybe in the front. Maybe it's on the back and I didn't see it. But, if the dude that made the hat had his name right on the front, if that said Gucci right there, it'd be like, that's the look at me. That's the look at me uh obsession syndrome that I was talking about. So
Mhm.
yeah, so it feels good that I have impacted people, and I have had that good feeling about all the things that I have done. And then I have the good feeling when somebody realizes that that was my voice. So I get it. I have the double experience, not just the good from doing the art, but good from knowing the art affected somebody, and then good when they wake up and go, "Oh snap, that was you."
Right.
Oh, I used to listen to that jam all the time. Thank God
Mhm.
it's Monday. Thank God it's Monday. SpongeBob was my joy. So
Mm.
good
Okay.
question though. I
Okay.
hope I answered it effectively.
Right.
No
Now,
one's ever asked me that. That's a good one. It's a good one.
thank you. Now, we're gonna jump around, a little bit. Now, in regards to the Pokemon song, I've been listening to like a few interviews. I've seen a couple of things on websites. Now, basically, they called you in to sing something. You sing it, and then it seems like just like another gig to you. So you just sing it and move on. When for you does I guess the Pokemon song start to take on a life of its own? Like now, it's not just a theme song for a TV show. It's like this is becoming something like people hold this close to the chest. Like people take this with them for the rest of their lives.
Right. Well, it really, I mean, I recognized its popularity in the real world of radio and TV shows and toys and games and all the stuff that existed back in 2000. But I did not realize the real taking it with them for the rest of their lives until all of those kids who grew up had taken it with them for at least 18 years. And they jumped on Pokemon Go, which is a result of them taking it with them for the rest of their lives, at least for the next 18 years. Then when Pokemon Go came out, that was the confirmation that these people hadn't just been kids that liked the game, like Pokemon, and they were done with it. They were people ready to keep going. And that's when I realized, oh my God, this is everywhere. I remember not too long after my grandmother had died, I went to stay with my father and my grandfather. My father moved in with my grandfather to take care of him. And we just said, there's Pokemon Go had came out, and we were like, look at all these Pokemon fans all over the world. There's got to be a way that these people would want your autograph. These are your people. And we thought about it, and we were like, yeah, I guess there's a way that I can bring value to them. I mean, I was just like, they should want my autograph. So, but these people should want my autograph. So, and I mean, and it didn't actually happen right then. I started going to Comic-Cons. I got contacted by CNN and Spin Magazine and Rolling Stone and all these different publications, Billboard. They all wrote articles about me because I made a video of me in the studio lip singing to the Pokemon theme song, the OG. And that was when people that had now become adults were able to converse with the voice that they were just experiencing the art of. They weren't experiencing me in the studio singing it, being live, trying to be, Michael Jackson about it. They just had the art, and now they wanted to know as adults who I was. And that's when I realized this was at another level. I started going to Comic-Cons. I started performing at events. And in 2020, everybody got locked down and they went to their garage and pulled out their Pokemon cards if their mom hadn't already thrown them out. If she had, it was a big fight getting it down.
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
They went online. Oh, man. And they saw that the Pokemon cards are worth all this money, and they started buying, sell, trading. And then they found me and asked me to sign their cards. And then the autograph prophecy was fulfilled, that people want my autograph, but they don't want my autograph just on a poster like they did at the Comic-Con. They want my autograph on a Pokemon card, because that $2 Pokemon card is now, collectors, it's now worth $50, $100, depending on the card, $200, $300, $400. These cards go up when I sign it. I'm like, wait a second, this is crazy now. It's getting crazy. They're having me sign all kinds of things, and then they're taking them and getting them graded, and they're taking them and getting them authenticated, and then reselling them for like way more money. And I'm like, what's going on? People are they're acting out of their love for Pokemon, and they're collecting these things and building the value. So I keep having these realizations of, oh my God, this thing is going with them for the rest of their lives, because now it's in a valuable collectible. I happen to have one right here, actually. It's a graded 9 of a Japanese Mr. Mime that I'm going to give to a friend of mine. It's his birthday today, and it's a psychic card.
Okay.
And he's a psychiatrist, so I thought I'd give him the psychic Mr. Mime.
Okay.
But they go up
the first one of the Gen 1. Mr.
Yeah,
Mime
it's
Hollow.
a Gen 1 Japanese.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now, they're taking it with them through their lives. It continues to be that realization because now they have these collectibles, that are going to be growing in value that they're giving to their kids and introducing their kids to. So now we got multiple generations going with it. And I just heard an interview with the head of the Pokemon creators that said that they would like to keep this thing going for hundreds of years. That was their goal. And I'm like, all right, let's go.
I'm
ready.
I'm on this train with y'all.
I'm on this train. Let's get the anti-aging drugs going on, anti-aging stuff, so that we can last hundreds of years.
So we can last a little while. I want to see the next 100.
Yes.
Now, where I want to go now. Now, okay, let's stay on Pokemon real quick. So let's say Jason is 10 years old, right? 10 years old, your mother kicks you out the house. Hey, go figure the fuck out. All right. You go on your Pokemon journey. You go to Professor Oak's, I guess, laboratory or something like that. He has 3 Pokeballs on the table. Now, there's a Charmander, there's a Squirtle, and there's a Bulbasaur. I know you don't have a favorite Pokemon, but which starter would Jason pick, I guess, to start his Pokemon adventure?
I think you got to say Bulbasaur because, that's the first one. So that's the one that's going to have magic powers.
See, to my listeners, I am affectionately known as the Bulbasaur ambassador. So that warms my heart to know that Jason Paige is on my side when it comes to this. See, I got confirmation. One of the best starters out there. Now, outside of the Pokemon world, how does Jason's adventure start? Like, where does music come into play? I know your father plays saxophone. Was he an influence? Was it something that you naturally gravitated towards? Did he actually put you in the arts? Did you watch him and wanted to do what he do? Like, where does Jason's thing start?
Well, besides our natural ability to sing and having, learned all the nursery rhymes when we're kids and A, B, C, D, E, F, G, we're already musical beings. Outside of the standard things that everybody does. Happy birthday to you. We are just a singing species.
Right.
Until we're told to shut up.
Right.
And I had some classes in school. The violin, trumpet, and clarinet were in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, and a choir class as well in that. So that was all just normal stuff. But then I started writing songs on my own when I was in like the 4th grade, 5th grade. And I hadn't heard my father play saxophone. I never went to see him. He wasn't really an influence other than if you believe that there's a musical gene that I got, you think that's real. But, I'm not sure that that's so real. I think everybody has these abilities and we give ourselves an excuse why we can't do a thing because it's not genetically. I just don't have that talent. That's kind of an excuse. But right. I started writing these songs and then I wanted to get out of my 9th grade high school, which was in Queens, and it was a nasty high school that was zoned from me. And I was like, I am not going to that high school. I was, it was lots of crime, people getting shot. I was like, this is not for me. I'm going to try to get into these other schools.
I came here to sing. I ain't come here to get shot at.
I ain't come here to shoot. I'm not shooting at anybody. Far Rockaway was a rough area. So I moved. I traded Far Rockaway for Harlem, actually. 137th Street and Convent Avenue was the music and art high school where I auditioned for voice. And then they kind of nurture your vocal training, but outside of school, I had a band, and that band was where I really got the energy to and the joy and the love of what I was doing. I had the technique in school, but that dissuaded more people from singing than it did encouraged people to sing, because there are very few singers that come out of the high school of music and art. They all get a beat out of them. But the ones that do things outside that they love, they continue on. And I think it's because of their outside influences. And mine was my band. And that band played a talent show in the 9th grade for a junior high school talent show. The drummer was in the 8th grade. And that was the most incredible audience experience of these 7th grade girls screaming and hollering when we played Hungry Like the Wolf. I was like, this is for me.
I want to do this forever.
I'm doing this. Let's go with the band. The bands got produced by different people. Steve Katz from Blood, Sweat, and Tears. This guy Steve Sells, Watch the Closing Doors. He did this song, Watch the Closing Doors. And then Paul Stanley from Kiss produced another version of my band. And then Bernard Edwards from Chic. Freak out.
Yeah.
Freak out. He was the bass player from that. It produced that record, produced all their stuff. He produced my band, and then the band turned into a TV cable access show to promote the band, and then the cable access show was more about the crazy stuff than the band stuff, and that continued for 5 years while I segued into jingles. But and the jingles also include session singing for all the other people that I've done stuff for here, Meatloaf and Scorpions and Shoshana Bean, writing songs with people and just getting my voice and my production and my, performance skills out there in every way I could.
Mm-hmm.
But it all, it's a pretty much a through line from coming out the womb singing right through learning children's songs, right through school, right through bands, right through jingles. It's all like, always been there.
Mm-hmm. Now it seems like a pretty linear path to success. Where it was like, all right, I'm in school, I'm learning how to sing, I guess technically, or just the technical things of music. But I'm on the street, I got my band turns into a TV show turns into jingles at some point, and then excuse me, then you were doing jingles for all these different companies. Then it transfers into Pokemon. Then it's like this trail of success. It sounds easy, but I know it took a lot of hard work. So my question is, along that journey, do you have a favorite failure where it was like something that didn't work or something that went astray that made you better or taught you something that you took with you later on in life?
Wow. Favorite failure. Well, they're not
even have to be from that time, just I guess in life in general.
No, that's a really great question, because I have to think of what was a failure. What was it like? Oh shit, that was busted. Oh, that didn't work.
Like maybe this didn't work, but because this didn't work, it allotted me this opportunity type of thing.
Right. Well, I think that none of them are failures because of that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
However, I could say that the favorite failure. My band was dropped after we got Bernard Edwards produced our record on Imago Records. They gave us $1 million pretty much over the course of the year to make the record, to produce the record, to get it mixed, to put us on a small mall tour. My failure was with the traditional record company system that wants to control the band. And the band said, we are not going to be controlled. And one song that we had on that record that Bernard produced was a joke song where everybody that couldn't sing in my band, they could kind of sing, but everybody got to sing a lead part. And the bass player got up there and he's saying, I know that there's trouble in pain. It was like all busted, and the drummer kind of sang. He was kind of awkward, but he sounded cute. But and then everybody had their thing in the band, and the record company said, we want this song to be the main song that we released, but we want Jason to re-sing all the verses, and we want this to be your song. They were trying to make us like New Kids on the Block or, In Sync at the time. And we were Red Hot Chili Peppers with harmonies. We were jumping around on the stage, playing the instruments, rocking out. It was not New Kids on the Block. And they wanted us to have a New Kids on the Block kind of ballad, and that was the song. And we said, okay, and we did it. We tried to make them happy, and eventually we got dropped from this label which was which was our lives, and my all of my band life was to be able to have the record company make me famous. It was the look at me syndrome, the celebrity obsession syndrome. Even though it was back in the 90s, it wasn't even as big of a deal. We were kind of about our art, but it was about our art, people seeing us and knowing who we were. Like they knew who Bon Jovi was, or they knew who the Scorpions were. They knew who, Madonna was. And we wanted our record company to make it happen. And the record company dropped us because they were not doing what we wanted, and then we wouldn't do what they wanted. They wouldn't do what we wanted. It was not a good situation altogether. And most bands get dropped. This is like the failure experience that most people have. But what's great about it is that it funded our experience, and we then took it upon ourselves to try to get out there and promote and keep the band going. And that band turned into the TV show, which was way more successful because we did it ourselves. And we put whatever we wanted to put from the What's Up show, which is right over here, I think, that circle right there.
Yeah.
On the content on the Public Access TV, and potentially 12 million people per week would see this. And I was recognized in the street once a day from people saying, "Oh, you're the dude from that crazy show, the What's Up show. Oh, I love that show. We watch that every week. Oh, my friend owns a bar. He puts it on in the bar when it comes on. Everybody watches it in the bar." It was like, and then I would go into a jingle house and they'd be like, "Yo, you're the dude from the What's Up show. Oh, snap, we love that show." So that type of putting it out on your own, which is now YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and all social media, was what empowered us. And we were empowered because of that failure of the record company traditional medium. And I think that failure is the failure of our entire our entire ecosystem is failing. Our entire traditional media, our legacy systems are failing, and these new systems are popping up. People are using them, and they're popping up because people need it and they want it. They want these outlets to express. You are a result of those failures of ABC. They can't pay their rent and they can't pay for the shows that they put on. This is way more interesting than an ABC scripted half-hour special with pharmaceutical ads running all throughout, determining what they can say and what they can't say. This is the real deal. And it comes from the failures of the traditional legacy systems that I was a part of, that I helped fail.
Definitely.
Favorite failure. I love that question.
Thank you, man. Now, I'm so much more interested. Like, as much as I love, as you can see, like anime, cartoons, science fiction, all that shit, I'm much more interested in like the music that you've been a part of. So, reading your bio, you singing backgrounds for, Luther Vandross, Usher, like all these different people. But then like the one that obviously stuck out is Michael Jackson. You got to sing backup for Michael Jackson, dog.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Now,
it was crazy. And not only did I get back,
how did you get that gig?
Well, there was a record, sort of a legacy radio station event for, I think it was Hot 97 or one of those big New York radio stations, WKTU, and every year at Madison Square Garden, Jingle Ball. It was called Jingle Ball, and they would bring all of the hit makers in that particular year. They'd get like 20 people to come perform, and they have one band, and Shaggy would come out and do it wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Yeah.
Naked, on the back room thing. It wasn't me. And his song, and like Destiny's Child came out and did some songs, and all of these different artists. Mark Anthony did some songs. Ricky Martin did some songs, and all of the band was the same band. So the second year, we did it 2 years in a row at Madison Square Garden for all these people. The same guy that produced that event produced the Michael Jackson concert, which incorporated a lot of those same people and the same band that we had already had for these 2 years. So the musical director, Joey Malati, who now plays with Barry Manilow in Vegas, he he called me up and he said, "Oh, we got this, we got another event coming up, and I need you to gather some singers together." And I was like, "Okay, who was it for?" He was like, "Michael Jackson," and I was like, "What?"
You don't even got to say anybody else. Michael Jackson, and I don't need the and.
Okay. And of course, Michael Jackson, it was Michael Jackson and all the people that sang in the first part to Michael Jackson, Usher, Whitney Houston, Liza Minnelli, Ray Charles, all these people. And then the second part of it was the Jackson 5, and they did their medley. And then the third part was all Michael's stuff. But what was really crazy is that he wanted me to get some of the singers together, because I had, relationships with all the singers from the past 2 shows, and he trusted my instincts on it. And he got a couple people, and I called a few of my friends and said, "Yo, I got a gig. I hope you're available on September 7th and the 10th if you're around. We're doing some backgrounds, and for this artist, I don't know if you know who he is, Michael Jackson. So give me a call back and let me know if you're available." And I just remember leaving that message on 3 or 4 of my friends' answering machines and being like, "I just said that. They should probably keep that message." That was just to be able to say that to somebody. I mean, it was said to me, and that was incredible. Then I got to say it to other people. So cool.
Insane.
That's it, man. That was it.
Now, did you get a chance to actually speak to Mike and talk to Mike? And
well, we were in the room rehearsing the song, so yeah, we had a little banter back and forth relative to this. Down, we weren't asking him, how he was. I was made some balloon animals for his Prince Michael Jackson, his little kid who was there, and because I run around making balloons and stuff for people, and the kids, as a kid, I break up the balloon animals and I start making them. So I was there. When we interacted with the music, everybody pointed us apart and go through the normal communication to make us that side, and that we're matching his tone. Remember, he wanted us to really be very specific on matching the tone, like on "You back my world, you know you can, and everything you want to give." That whole song had done these backgrounds, and he was like, "Listen to these backgrounds." And then we played the backgrounds and listened exactly how he did it, and then we'd all have to kind of get exactly what he did so that it blended properly. But yeah, that was the interaction was, and surprisingly, all interaction with Michael, just from everybody to do during, just so chill, relaxed. So I'm more amped up now in the interview than he was in, at Madison Square Garden, telling everybody what's going on. It was surprisingly normal. Even on his interviews, he seems like he's more of a character than he was getting stuff done.
Yeah. So, if you want to just, drop whatever you're doing next, what you got going on next, where you're going to be at next, drop your socials and all that good stuff.
I will be at Collecticon Dallas coming up on the 24th and 25th. And I'm doing all the Collecticons this year. Very excited about that. It's a great event. I'm going to be dropping some new music this year. So I'm excited about that too. And I am going to be upgrading my store. So everybody go to myjasonpaige.com/shop. You can get the autographs there, which is expanding. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna be signing 20,000 autographs, hopefully, in the month of February.
Right. Well, Jason, man, it's been an honor and a privilege to talk to you, man. Like I said at the beginning, I never thought I'd be talking to the man that kind of shaped my childhood, along with that show and a bunch of other mediums. So, hopefully we can have you back on the show, to talk, more extensively about maybe Pokemon or conventions or your music or, whatever the case, just shoot the shit. But as of right now, I thank you. It's an honor and a privilege. Hope to talk to you soon. Be well. Hope your 2024 is amazing.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you for the thoughtful questions as well.
Thank you, man. Thank
Excellent
you.
questions, and we'll do it again. We'll do it again later on.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. So you be well, and I'll talk to you soon, man.
Sweet, dude. Peace.
All right. Peace. And that was our interview with Jason Paige. Shout out to Jason Paige. Shout out to Pokemon. Yeah, it was real fucking surreal talking to somebody that kind of shaped your childhood with just a theme song. Cause I feel like that's what initially grabbed us in, but then when we watched the episode, we was like, "What's this little boy catching bugs and birds?" And he got an electric rat that does stuff.
Ring.
Yeah. Shout out to Mike Vick. He ain't doing nothing wrong. Happy Cinco De Mayo again to anyone. Hope you guys are safe. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself. If you drink, don't drive. If you drive, don't drink. Hope everyone enjoyed themselves, all Mexicans and Mexican adjacent alike.
And a Mexican, he's a Mexican. No, what did Asian brother say?
He said, he said,
I can whoop. Yeah, I whoop. It's something like that.
Yeah, I'm the can man. I can whip anybody. Yeah. American, a Mexican.
Yeah.
Drink responsibly, my ninjas. That is a motherfucking fact. So, Hesh, anything else, my good brother?
9.
Who's that? Yo, Domino is Dan Wag, my boy. Hey, what's good, man? My boy? Good, Dan. I ain't seen you in a while, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and then yeah, till next time, Ninja Vanish. We out of here.
Monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a freak though. Man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro. Nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options?